Hello everyone. Oh, sorry. Whoops, wrong thing. There you go. Hello everyone. I'm gonna put a nice little announcement on now. Here, a little late, but better late than never. Um, and then get rid of that. Boom. And then we should be good to go. Give me a moment as I close the door. Okay. I feel like that it's there's gotta be something bound to go wrong at some point. So now, oh, hello, Gonkas. Just a quick explanation before it is a little bit quiet. That is because I have just recently got home. I have not had a chance to properly set up the stream, so there will be elements that normally should be present that are missing. I will spend a little bit of time after the stream to make sure that this doesn't happen again. So I would like to first of all apologise for those missing aspects if there are any. But anyway, nope, I did not mean to do that. But yeah, there is another misclick. But anyway, we will now I will quickly skim over the draft so that we are up to a point where everyone is happy, as I am actually very loud. Sorry about that. So Null8 decided to ban Viego, Silas, and Lilia. Quite a few. Two jungle bans, to be expected. Red Husky is seen as one of the hard-hitting carry players of Team Cataclysm, so it's very obvious as to why they have been banned, Viego and Lilia respectively. Team Cataclysm banning Warwick, Senna, and Karma, potentially just champions they don't want to play against. I'm not too sure about Null8. They do have three new players in their roster since the regular season. They have been drafted in to potentially either bolster the roster or just because of synergy reasons. It could be unsure. They may have taken a hit for overall ranking for synergy, which I completely respect if they have done that. However, if they haven't, then it has completely bolstered their ranks and really made sure that they can really come out the blocks strong. As Team Cataclysm. So sorry, Null8. Morgana, first picked brand, was the response pick to the Morgana and the Nami. I noticed this about Team Cataclysm in that they did play that brand in the bot side. They are not afraid to give over an AD mid laner, like the Yone or the Akshan, which they are currently hovering now. But I will get to those picks when I get to them. So the brand Nami bot lane for Team Cataclysm was locked in as a response to the Morgana. Jhin Jarvan was the response by Null8, obviously recognising that Nami and Brand, two quite immobile champions, allowing that Jarvan to get that flag and drag, and Cataclysm, ironically, against Team Cataclysm. But yeah, Jarvan, good pick here. So Team Cataclysm did respond with a Volibear for the jungle, because we know that because Ornn was then picked. But yeah, Volibear, good flex between top and jungle. Then the bans was Vigar and Vex for Null8 as I joined the custom game. And good spectators, I will carry on. So it's Vigar and Vex for Null8 as for the bans, and for Team Cataclysm it was Gragas and Garen. So it was Gragas and Garen that got banned away. So Team Cataclysm pick the Ornn blind pick. They into the top side, obviously solidifying that Volibear is going to the jungle. And then Tom Kench was the response. No way. No way. This is not a Tom Kench support, is it? Potentially, it could be a Tom Kench support. But yeah, Tahm Kench and Cho'Gath were the picks, and then Akshan was the pick in the mid lane. Oh, Zephyr sucks and so does Styx. Wait! Oh my lord! I did not know this. Right, okay. That's news to me. I did not know that Cataclysm picked up Shadowgreen. Okay. This is sick. This is amazing. Because I can talk about Shadowgreen because I played against him in mid lane and he was good. I enjoyed playing against him. It was a good clash of skill. He did beat me. I'm not afraid to admit that. Shadowgreen, he didn't ruffle stomp me, but it wasn't close because I was obviously, well, I say obviously, I'm about to make 7 different excuses and this is why I'm still silver. But, right, he did beat me, fair and square, fair enough. I was new to mid lane at the time. Zephyr, bro, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, bro. We all suck at some stage. Some better than others. That's so bad. Oh, I cannot say that on stream. Yeah, you can play with me every. Take a time out, Goncast. Think about what you've said. Oh, by the way, Zephyr. If you can tell Adrenaline to kick the randoms, that would be lovely. Thank you. Just so that we can get the 2 lads back in. But honestly, man, being able to look at Cataclysm and seeing that they've picked up Shadowgreen really makes me happy. It just makes me happy. But Null8, oh wow, they've brought in a Master and a Diamond 1 sub. We weren't made aware of this. I mean, it's got to be a good game then, nonetheless. I mean, they've put Master against... So it's 2 Master tier junglers. This could be a fight of the junglers. To be honest. I don't think I've been this excited for a series. I genuinely don't. I don't think I've ever been this excited. And I'm sat here in my work clothes. Actually, no, you know what? Right? I know that there's no music. Oh, wait, hang on. I know what I can do. That is gonna be... Oh, you know what, right? I think I took a break. I took like a good... I think... Oh, God, it's been ages since I've last streamed. Like, a while since I've last streamed. And you know what? I think it's really been needed. Because, I don't know. I've been feeling really burnt out about streaming. Like, CoraL and everything. So I took a break. I've come back. And everything is just so exciting. Like... Everything is just so, like, I don't know. AMX versus Solari, that's a big game. That is such a big game. And then you've got, hey, Cataclysm versus Null8. That is also a big game. Like, bruh. And then you've got River as well. River ain't even lacking, right? That's not like, oh, it's just some silvers, right? You've got Girl, who literally finished 4th in the split. Right? Normally they stomp River, like it's not even close. That's why they do their whole shebang of a meme. Game 1. They finished 4th, and they're going up against NSG, right? And then you've got, what is it? Was it Fuji Assassins versus Ascension? And honestly, I hope we see Potato Esports back. LPM may be coming back, may not be. As a member of LPM, there may be a little bit of team drama going on. No, I'm joking. Nah, we're coming back. We're coming back strong. Strong to 0-10 this season again. But yeah, just everyone's like sticking around, and we're starting to make like a genuine community of reliable teams that are coming back. I know that the streaming has been hit or miss, and I can only apologise for that, because we've been... Well, it's not the fact that we've been inundated with stuff to do and things like that, but it's like we only have 2 people that stream consistently, and then I dropped out because I was just burnt out, so then it was all on Gablet. Which skins do you have, Husky? Because I know which one I want to see, because it's funny. Close to all. El Rayo. Oh, nice. El Rayo. El Rayo Volibear. He just looks really funny in his mankini. Right. What I'll do is, whilst the... but... Yeah, El Rayo. The wrestling one. I also love the... is it the Nar one? Where he just, like, fucking yeets a chair at a fucking Poro. But, so, what I'll do... I know it will leave us in complete and utter silence, and I'm sorry for that. I'd also like to point out it's Tom Kench and Tom Kench top, Cho'Gath mid, and Morgana support. But right, just so you're not left in the dark, and it will go very quiet, and I'm very sorry about that. But I'm gonna go and get changed because I'm still in work clothes, and that makes me cry because they're not comfortable at all. So I'll go and get changed very quickly, and I will be back in about a minute. Right, I am back. Hello. So all the champs have been locked in. We are just waiting for spectator delay to finish up, and then as soon as spectator delay is done, we will then be heading into game number 1. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice, and we're gonna have a good time, and yeah. So let's talk a little about the draft. Null8, I think, very tanky, and you know, like, there's a lot of HP to burn through. Get it? Because they have the enemy team has brand. No, I'm going to stop making shitty puns now. Null8, Tam Kench top, Jarvan 4 jungle, Cho'Gath mid, Jhin AD carry, Morgana support. And in Cataclysm, I think it's a little bit more obvious what they're going for, but it's Ornn top, Volibear jungle, Akshan mid, Brand AP carry, and Nami support. I think the Cataclysm bot lane wins this because of the poke. Like, the poke is just going to be insane. Brand combo is going to be really hard to dodge for Jhin. I would not be surprised to see Jhin start boots and 4 potions for the game, to be honest. But the Morgana really is going to get punished, I think. You know, mid lane Akshan versus Cho'Gath. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've not really seen a draft or drafts like this ever, and I've never really seen a Cho'Gath versus Akshan lane. I've never seen a Jhin versus Brand lane, I must admit. Therefore, I cannot accurately give any form of... Uh-oh. Have we not loaded in? Oh no. Well, this could... Oh, wait. Wait for it. No, we're still not in yet. Oh, no, there we go. There's the pause. I thought there would be a pause. But there we go. I will now transition the screen because we are in a pause. So we will go back. We'll go to this screen because it's a nice little intermission. There you go. Yeah, chose late scaling. The Cho'Gath did go Hail of Blades. Obviously, I have access to a little bit more information because I can see the game and everything. So just let you know, Cho'Gath opted for the Hail of Blades with Cheap Shot, Eyeball Collection, and Ultimate Hunter with Biscuits and Approach Velocity as secondary. Whereas the Akshan, I think, has gone for more standardised runes, which is Press the Attack, Triumph, Alacrity, Coup de Grace, with Shield Bash and Bone Plating as his as his secondary. So I think the Cho'Gath does have a little bit of a chance in the early game. Now this could be the infinite pause. No, it's still going strong. Or can someone in the game confirm that this pause is still going strong? Wait, hang on. Oh, the Cho'Gath. Maverick is almost done eating. Cho'Gath IRL cosplay. So, I don't want to, oh, you can already hear it anyway. Also, actually, I'll take this time to edit the sound as well, because the voice is the volume's going to be fucking loud as shit. I am not Masters. I am far from it. I am closer to Iron than I am Masters, and that depresses me. I will do a poll, yeah, actually. Who wins game 1? I'll do Null8 for blue. And there will be I will put 2 minutes on the poll. But thank you, Des, for the kind message, as we now get the pause of competitive integrity. Oh, hello, Titus. You are here. I'm glad to see you here.
Like, I'm keeping my grind. Really hard Friday, bro. Had only 4 hours of sleep, so I had to take a little bit of nap.
Understandable. So now we are going to transition. Do not question why the camera is so far zoomed out, but it's so you can see all the different sort of approaches that each team are taking. I don't know how to get rid of the scoreboard quite nicely other than that. So there you go. Take that. And I will zoom it back in as soon as the minions have spawned. Well, not minions have spawned, but the minions have crashed. So
anything unusual?
Other than the fact that Brandon and Nami have gone double spell thieves, nothing really unusual.
Why did they run like that?
I have absolutely no idea, Titus. I may have to turn you up a little bit.
So hard. Wait. No. Now you can hear me better?
Yeah, there we go. I'll turn you up a little bit on Discord as well. Just zoom all the way back in. There we go. So nothing.
I would say, in my opinion, CTM should win because they have Ornn. Ornn is the gold, bro.
Yeah, and Maverick is being very heftily chunked out in this mid lane as Adrenaline takes a nice trade with Goth Daddy. Never thought I'd say those words, but nevertheless.
If God can survive and just get level 6, he can just win, I think, against Tamkench, but...
Yeah, and...
Good trade.
That's a good trade. That is a very good trade for Goth Daddy. He does have those biscuits extra as well, I believe, on the Tamkench. Because at the biscuit timer, Goth Daddy did get a biscuit and Adrenaline didn't. So I've just realised that is a TFL player on Null8. TFL didn't make playoffs, just joined a team that did. As the brand is rooted up by Freezy, swagging 1-for-1, not swagging too much. But Adrenaline using those heals on the queue to really assist in these trades. As Goth Daddy gets chunked quite low, and Fan1 is looking here for a gank on Shadow Green. As there is the E away. Balanced champion. There's the heal from the Tongue Lash from Adrenaline. And all these little short trades in top amounts to the wave crashing as Shadow Green using that camouflage. And Fan1 looking again as Coop's fanboy finds the route, but Freezy was stunned up. And Red Husky now helping his bot lane, shoving the wave. I think they've recognised their mistake, that Brand has that Spell Thief's edge. They need to try and get him based for that Doran's.
I think, like, in 10 minutes I want to see how much gold we'll have for their bot lane ups,
Yeah, as Maverick just dies in the solo kill. There's the Flash Ignite from Shadow Green. He does not have the E, even though I think it did actually reset on the kill, but no mana. So it's a trade 1-for-1, but double flash burn for Null8 compared to the flash and ignite of Shadow Green. I'm not sure who that's more worth for, either Null8 or Cataclysm.
I think for Null8, because the wave got frozen and the Shadow Green lost a little bit of wave.
Yeah, and now that frozen wave will allow Fan1 to look for that well, look for those ganks within that 5-minute window. Shadow Green has no flash with, as we see.
I mean, I think this time catch is really vulnerable if they just gank it, but I guess they like Red Husky just choosing not to. Maybe they just want to scale up.
Yeah, look for the scaling option, or maybe Red Husky's waiting for a more primed opportunity to find the gank. As swagging now, having that Dorans is going to deal a little bit more damage with those combos, and he's actually going to get the full gold for the farm. As we see a first
Jhin.
item, Merc Treads on Jhin.
Yeah. I mean, against this, he should go.
Yeah, oh, there's the gank that you said that should come in as the thick skin comes out. No way out for Adrenaline. He's going to be forced to flash over the wall. Goff-Daddy's going to follow suit. Another thick skin, but a fantastic pillar placement. Denies Adrenaline the way to go. Shadow Green does have the level 6. Is going to find the kill with the ultimate, but Goff-Daddy is going to fall to Maverick. Another 1-for-1 trade on the map for Null8. But, yeah, I am now genuinely... I think that one there was more worth for Cataclysm, for Shadow Green getting that kill there.
Yeah. You just have to think mainly if Ornn can just survive, or maybe even win his lane, he scales for levels mainly.
Yeah.
He upgrades the items and they just win.
Oh.
I think because like Null8 has 3 tanks, you know,
Yeah.
and if Shadow Grim can kill them, I think they win. But like not having ADC is pretty hard, to be honest.
Yeah. Playing without that consistent damage source against 3 tanky members, or 3 members that are going to get a lot of HP, should say. Maybe Shadow Flame will be a pretty big item, as Goff-Daddy was there waiting for the attempted W from Adrenaline. He's not going to find it, and Red Husky on the gank manages to pick up that kill. They're very well played by Goff-Daddy, I think, to wait until the attempt.
Auto cancels was really good from him.
Yeah.
If he gets a plate from this, it's pretty good.
He also gets the Tom Kench teleport, so it won't be up. Well, I mean, his isn't either, but Fan One now is here. There's the flash forward from Coop's Fanboy. He does not find the Dark Binding, but there he does onto Cursed, and Cursed is going to fall to Coop's Fanboy with the Ignite. But Flash and Ignite burn on the Morgana just before level 6, so he can't find one of those Flash ultimate engages that you usually see from Morganas.
On the weird side, I would say Cho'Gath is going AP. I mean, it's not weird because they have tank, top, jungle, but they don't have AP in mid.
Yep, indeed, as Shadow Green is going to get rooted up, but Coop's Fanboy falling very low. There was a cleanse from Freezy from Husky on the backside as he finds himself a kill there, 2 for 2, and Red Husky is going to go for more. There's the Cataclysm, but forces himself out with the flag and drag. Never mind, Husky's going to follow through with the ultimate. Maverick gonna fall as well to swagging. It's just collapsing all over the place for Null8. A 3-for-1 plus the Drake, and I don't think those bonus stats are worth giving over 3 kills.
This situation, I think Nami is quite strong because her the bonus damage and healing of her the W, I think, just offers so much, and then just Red Husky could deal the job with doing extra damage.
Yeah, absolutely, and that extra damage is could be the factor between life or death for certain fights, such as the one that we just witnessed there.
And quite interesting that Time Kench is winning top lane matchup. And then is Red Husky winning hard his jungle matchup.
Yeah,
Could you show the gold on bot?
absolutely. So it's even in bot side,
Wow.
even though
So they have been poking so much?
I think it must be the kill as well helping a lot. Even that one out, but yeah, I'm actually surprised about that as well.
Thought they were like gold behind too.
Yeah, they would have been really far behind with the
Oh
minion
no
rule.
no, Brand
Oh,
sold the support item, you know.
oh yeah, got the
But
Dorans.
still, they should be like golden efficient on items then.
Yeah, but they seem. I mean, equivalent. They have the same, literally the same amount of gold in their inventory, other than the control ward for Freezy. There's a spell immune, and that's so much damage onto. But Cute's fanboy has got to find the stun potentially. Swagging is got to recognize that no real way out, and there's the Jin ultimate gonna come through. Swagging's gonna fall. There's the route onto the Nami. Cute's fanboy losing in the 1v1 with the auto attacks. The bubble is gonna miss, and Freezy very low can't find the kill onto the Nami. Swagging going down though for not really anything. But again, the kill onto the Morgana, not exactly what you want for Null8. Was Red Husky looking for
Really well played by Null8 bot. But I think at this situation, Cars should look for Jin when Jin is ulting. When he just ult to cancel his ult
yeah.
because it's like a lot of damage.
Yeah, as Red Huskies finds Maverick. He has no defensive stats, realistically, and Red Huskies got to find that kill as Adrenaline's engaged upon. Fanwan's got to find the flag and drag, but he's going to use the Cataclysm to bring Shadow Green down and force him into the 1v1 as there's the electrocute, well, the lightning bolt from the sky, I should say, not electrocute, as it doesn't help Shadow Green enough. He gets taken down, but the kill traded over for Red Husky as there's the Devour from the Tom Kench, and Goth Daddy's got to fall down. No flash over the wall available. Adrenaline finding that solo kill in the top lane. So, a 2 for 2 across the map, but the solo bolo in the top side by the Tom Kench.
I think Goff just wants to trade a lot, but he shouldn't play for like long trades right now. He needs to get that Sunfire Aegis, so his trades gets way more efficient and get 13, so he has it upgraded to get way more stats.
Yeah,
At
absolutely.
this
just
moment, he isn't like going to win against Tom
Yeah.
Kench.
Oh, but there's the stun, and there is a lot of damage on top of it. There's the flash Q. As Adrenaline's going to fall very low. Red Husky, no ultimate to turn off the tower. The thick skin's going to go down, though. And Adrenaline very low on HP. There's the Bellows Breath. The stun, though,
He can win
and the
this.
minions may potentially just mean that that Golf Daddy falls, and he does. The ultimate from Shadow Green, not going to be enough. And Adrenaline finds himself the kill again, and Golf Daddy may be very fastly tilted, as there's the ultimate from the Nami, but the flash, it's not going to be enough to save him. The Nami's falling very low. The Brand ultimate going to go down as well. And there's the Jin ultimate. It's going to miss the fourth shot, but Coop's fanboy again finding just one of those engages where he can get both of them stunned up.
You know, at this point, I would say for Cataclysm, they should like just say, guys, we don't want to like try point flip game style. You know, we have Horn, we have the late game secured, so we just play safe. Even though like give the Drake, but contest for the soul, or maybe if they get like catch or something,
Yeah.
and just don't give them so much such a lead so they could snowball and win this game. Just play for the levels
Yeah, it's
and
Goth
just play it for the late game.
Yes, Goth Daddy is engaged upon here. He is going to use the E out, but the stun does land. Adrenaline does have that Devour. Could potentially Devour up. There's the stun again, and this could be another Devour. Yes, it is. He's going to deny the turret. Red Husky's trying to get there as quickly as possible. Bellows Breath, not enough. Adrenaline again with another solo kill onto Goth Daddy. But this gold still not heavily in Cataclysm's favor, but definitely still in Cataclysm's favor.
I think the main goal difference is in jungle because Sarasky has 30 CS lead and then 5 kills.
Yeah, it is. Everywhere else. I mean, there's also a 1.5k gold lead in mid, but other than
Yeah.
that, there's a even or a lead for Null8 as Shadowgream does get rooted up by Coop's fanboy. There's the ultimate. Shadowgream is just gonna fall, just gonna get killed, and the Coop's fanboy, the ultimate again.
To be honest, I don't know what Shadowgrim thought. He wanted to get vision for no reason, even though the Drake wasn't even coming up.
Yeah.
Like it's in 3 minutes and like what he did, it was like really not needed, I would say. He just gave Morgana more gold, so her Qs and W will be like way more damage.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Gale Force
Really
auto
nice
attack,
block.
but oh no, cursed. Oh, that's just sad.
Oh.
And we're just waiting for the W to come down. There it is. As Coop's fanboy very low. Gonna die to Red Husky. He's gonna pick up the shutdown, and Curse isn't even gonna fall. He's gonna heal himself up with his nice little healing water. As Red Husky now potentially gonna use the ultimate to turn off the tower. Does he even need it? No, he does not. There's the TP coming in from Adrenaline as well, so potentially he's gonna need it to get out. Cursed is on the way to potentially help. There's the Tongue Lash that is gonna slow, but Red Husky is going to use that unstoppable as soon as the W lands. But Fan1's here with the Turbo Chem Tank. He's going to dodge the bubble. He's going to use the Cataclysm to give Cursed no way out and also block Red Husky. There's the Flag and Drag on the Airborne. The heal, though, coming through. There's the Ignite from the Cho'Gath and the shutdown onto the Tahm Kench. Null8 bringing this game back and just
Yeah,
forcing it
and
back.
that's what I said, like, there is no need to fight here. There is nothing, and now they're getting dived.
Yeah, Brand just falls. There's so much HP.
It just,
Maverick.
they're just walking into Null8. Like, there is no need. What Shadowgrim should have been should done is like, you see 4 people, 5 people, bot, 3. You see that 2 of them died. You should just go mid, get a little bit damage, or even take tier 2, and you just play for the trades on opposite side of the map, or even help Ornn to push and get Rift, or the tier 2 top tower. It would like help a little bit Ornn on the gold station, I would say, and like he would have more pressure. Because now Drake is spawning in 1 minute, and now all of Cataclysm shoot back, get that vision, and if they can group up, try to be in like one bush, maybe try to get catch on Jarvan, and if they do, they can get the Drake. And this red, what now Panvan did is really bad because they have Jean, who can like, I think one shot, to be honest, even Nami.
Yeah, and they are really setting up that trap
This is
as
like
Maverick.
This is like really brilliant stuff because now Null8 had to walk into blind, like blind checking everything, and they just didn't have much wards because
Yeah,
Morgana
and
wasn't.
Coop's fanboy does get just taken out by the Akshan ultimate straight away. Goth Daddy, though, in the 1v2 as Adrenaline does get... Actually, Fanman gets stunned up, I should say. There's the Devour, the Unstoppable over the Cataclysm wall as Goth Daddy's now going to fall extremely low. Curse is going to use that Tidal Wave as Fanwan gets stunned up, but there's even a bigger stun onto Red Husky, and he's going to lose his ultimate soon as Freezy is killed, and Red Husky falls, but Fanwan stays alive. But Shadowgreen coming in, finds the kill and finds the double resurrect. Goth Daddy and Red Husky are back as there's a flash roll by Adrenaline though. And Adrenaline gonna pick himself up a nice triple kill as the Tongue Lash actually, no, it does not hit, but maybe the red buff will be enough. No, it won't. Swagging potentially finding himself out. He does. And
Yeah. Cataclysm just. Why do you want to fight? Like, you got, I think, 2 kills here.
Yep.
You killed Morgana and Jarvan, and you should just go back. Take the Drake so you can scale for more time. Ornn could scale for levels more. Just get those items because your Husky and Shadow Game are like the main thing who deals damage. So you just need to get created items from them so they could like even snowball harder and deal that damage. But now they chased. They kind of flipped the fight. They lost it. They lost Drake, and they now have only 5 minutes to uh, Ornn let Ornn to scale for 14, so he could have got at least one item. But
Yeah.
it's I think not kind of possible
Yeah.
because he's not in lead and he can't really push because now they just going to go on him.
And bully him.
Yeah,
Try and deny him that.
he
14.
has like no vision on top side, and this TP was really bad.
A little bit troll as he is showing off the Ornn damage though. Fan 1 taking down to half HP, but 4 members of N8 were there on the top side, ready to go.
And, and I think at this moment Null8 can start the Baron because the Cataclysm doesn't have top laner, no TP on him, and someone has to be in bot because Tamkench is speed pushing.
Yeah, and they have vision. There's strong vision as well.
And they have pushed waves, or even at least send someone to get top turret, tier 1. At least get something. Because they're 5v4 and they're not pushing that much, I would say.
Yeah, they're not really trying to utilize that advantage of having that extra man on the rift, as one would say. Is never mind, they start up the Baron. I think Red Husky though knows that this is going on. He's going to use the.
It's pretty late, but I think maybe they can. No, they should now just turn back,
off.
turn, or just.
Yeah, no, the
Not
TP's coming in
going
from
for it.
Tom Kench. Goth Daddy, no TP though. He's heading towards the bot side. Now he's retracking his path up to the top side. Red Husky hit by a tongue lash. And there it is. No, it's not going to be enough. The Devour is going to be enough from the Cho'Gath to find the kill as the stun constantly onto Adrenaline. He's constantly going to get stunned on Red Husky though. Trying to tank up. Trying to do the Ornn's job as he is not there. Fan One though is going to get exhausted by by Cursed on the other side of the wall. As Shadow Green manages to pick up the Morgana, but nothing more. And Goth Daddy falls as well. Swagging 1-for-1 and Cursed are the only two left. As now Swagging... Oh, there's the stun, but the Thick Skin is going to go off beforehand. But there's the root up, and Swagging is going to fall as well. And there's the flash by Freezy. He's got to find himself the kill, and it's well, not a clean ace, but it's an ace nonetheless for Null8.
This is best situation that could happen, to be honest. Like, they played front to back so hard that like, and on Cataclysm side, I think they didn't know on what to engage, and when do they want to engage, and who they want to engage.
Yeah,
Because it looked like they're just going one by one, just maybe try to kill someone, and just they wanted to kill for Baron. I know this, but they should have just called or Red Husky or someone just call. Okay, guys, we just fully go in, because it looked like they didn't know what to do.
Yeah, absolutely, and after that Baron, Null8 managed to find themselves at the inhibitor turret in the mid lane. Not the inhibitor though, so it's not all over yet for Cataclysm. They don't have to constantly have someone in that mid lane to push it in.
And look at the top laner levels. Ornn and Tamkench. Ornn should just be in top and just getting those plates, I would say.
Yeah.
Like those levels, because
Oh
like,
no, Null8 on the flank. There's the silence. Shadow Green can't do anything to get out. And there's a brilliant flash by Coops fanboy as he manages to find the stun onto the Akshan. And it's just gone horribly wrong for Cataclysm. There, Red Husky falls again. Triple kill for Null8, and I think they are just styling on Cataclysm a bit here.
yeah, I think at this moment, I think they can even try to end, or maybe just right now get inhib Drake, get the soul, and then look to push to pressure and when the Baron spawn, just try to get a lot of vision on there, and then just try to kill them and just end, I would say.
Yeah, and I think bringing it back to what you said earlier in the game, the lack of ADC is really making a difference for Cataclysm. Just not having that consistent damage source when Shadow Green gets caught out or is caught. Because let's be honest, no player's ever gone a position perfectly to the point where they never get caught.
Like,
It's
two immobile champion bot, I would say.
yeah,
Like Brand and Nami, when literally Jarvan can just ult and then Time can just jump in, or Cho'Gath is building AP so he can just Q and they're mostly dead, you know.
yeah.
And like Jarvan is so fed that I think he can EQ ult and maybe even one shot this Nami or Brand.
With the Black Cleaver as well. As
Yeah.
Coop's fanboy manages to find the route onto Red Husky, and he's going to fall actually quite low. There's the ultimate's going to come in as well. Even through the flash, and there's the Unstoppable to stop the stun. Fantastic timing by Red Husky.
Okay, God is doing really right thing to getting this turret. I think he should push more. Yeah, he's doing this really good job by him.
Yeah, level
He
13
needs
now.
that level to upgrade for, I think, maybe Action, I would say. Because then he can deal more damage.
Oh no, Red Husky caught out, rooted up, munched on, and killed, trying to take his Krugs. That's unfortunate for Cataclysm, but they are seemingly going to trade a tier 1 for a tier 2. No, Adrenaline is going to TP in, force Goth Daddy off that tier 2, and allow themselves to keep the pressure on this top side tier 2.
Look, because they have like immobile carries, they are like even scared to walk into their jungle because they have no vision.
Yeah. Jin with the ultimate now is going to land onto Curse. Goth Daddy is going to tank it up. There's the spell immune by Coop's fanboy. It's not going to allow Freezy to get knocked up. Fan1 taken to half HP by Shadow Green. Maverick is going to fall, and he's got a flash with the Brandles on him. Yeah, that's going to connect onto Freezy and Fan1. Maybe he will burn down, maybe not. But still, Null8 on the retreat, and Cataclysm finding themselves a pick in the darkness.
Yeah, this stalls out a little bit of time, I would say. Like,
Yeah.
they don't have to force anything.
Oh wait, I need to add you to the cast. I just realized I need to add you to the casters there.
Should just leave one lane for Ornn to get those levels, so like upgrade those item, but like it's really hard, I would say, because they have like kinda immobile carries and then just jump and just press EQ and just holds.
Yeah, absolutely. And they have, I don't know, Brand doesn't even have the Zonyas yet, so he can't even, you know, as soon as the Cataclysm lands or as soon as he sees the Cataclysm, just find a way to really Zonyas
Yeah.
that damage.
And now they can just start it because they know that Ornn is bot, but he has TP, so they have to like do it fast. So they
There's the stun, the TP coming in. 4k, 3k, 2k. Swagging's got a flash in, and the Brand steals the objective. Maverick, though, does find the kill onto the Brand, but the Brand ultimate's got to burn him down. Shadow Green going through with the ultimate. Red Husky's got to go very low. Adrenaline also low, but Red Husky falls, can't do anything. Cataclysm on the retreat, but they pick up the objective.
and it was good. It was good until the backline and Ornn just stood on the other side of Baron. They should just like push. Ornn should have just, okay, we lose this fight, we instantly go top, take top wave so they can push and mid wave. Because now they have that. Okay, Ornn is at least finally upgrading items.
Yep,
So
has
this is
upgraded the
at least
Liandry's
good.
Anguish and the Kraken Slayer. So the two carries do have the items upgraded, but Brand back in the building. Null8 respecting the fact that Brand is back and alive on the Rift.
I mean, they got Baron, but they can't really get anything from it, I would say, because they don't have that much vision and they're kind of scared if Jarvan will go on backline.
Yeah, absolutely. And they can't really, well, engage, as you said. They have to wait for the
Yeah.
Jarvan, really. They have to try and force this Jarvan to pull the trigger, but I
They
think
should
Null8...
just
Yeah.
like go a little bit back, so they're not the ones who engaging. They can just like play front to back because then the brand and action can deal at least something. But if they engage, then Jaron just like waits and try and just goes on the action and brand when the all the Ornn and Volibear are just like in front line.
Yeah, and Goth Daddy potentially caught out here on the Unforced Flash, but there's no Cataclysm now for Fanman. No Flag and Drag either. This means Shadowgream and Brand can walk up. However, the Jhin ultimate is going to poke down Shadowgream, and he just walks straight back into it. Maverick, though, falling quite low. Goth Daddy rooted up once again. He's going to try and E out. Swaggy manages to find, though, the solo kill onto the Cho'Gath. As Coops fanboy waiting in the wings, there's the flash over the wall with the ultimate. Fanman's going to find a flag and dragon. Swagging 1-for-1 has fallen. Red Husky now. He is the full tank. Volibear can't really find any damage. Going to use ultimate onto the backline. Not going to find damage onto Coops fanboy though, but he does find the kill. As Shadowgream now manages to pick up the kill and finds the instant revive onto the Jarvan as Cursed manages to flash away. There's the ultimate. And Adrenaline is going to tank that one up. Freezy still very low. The Devour did come in clutch and save him before. Adrenaline using that grey health. Going to get it all back. Red Husky, though, back in the fight. The top wave,
but
though.
Now you can see the Ornn item upgrade like change. Look at now what Akshan can do.
Yeah.
Like he can even finally almost one-shot Jaron
That's
because of his
done.
passive.
Wow, Adrenaline's going very low, even through the shield. There's the E forward by Shadowgreen, but he's got to find himself onto Freezy. He's got to use that. He's got to use that stopwatch. Sorry, as there's the Ornhorn onto Freezy, and he's got to fall down even with that crit chance. Does not manage to kill the Akshan. Akshan's still alive. Goth Daddy here now. Maverick back in the fight. He died early on as well as Red Husky finds the heal and he goes in. Shadowgream looking for more, but there's pings going down onto the Elder. Fanwan coming back in. This fight has dragged on so long. The Jarvan's died and come back. So did the Cho'Gath, but he managed to die again. Adrenaline in the 1v1 in the Yord as Fanwan is in the pit and he's going to force himself to flag and drag out. No spell immune anymore. As I'm going to control the camera now as Red Husky manages to find the smite, finds the Elder as Adrenaline now gonna fall very low, but not enough for the Elder to hit. And what's going on? Why can't any team end?
What can I say? Okay, now at this point Orange just needs to get one more level. He has TP, he should go top because they don't have inhib in this. He just outpush this and then full Cataclysms are going mid because they have Elder. They have to force something, at least get something, because if they don't get it, it can be the same situation as it was like 5 minutes ago, that they're just going to get perma dived bit by Jaron and then just tanks. And right now, I would say like Jhin is like starting to deal a lot of damage because I think 3 auto attacks and Aksham is dead by Jhin. Like
Yeah.
It like feels that Null8 has that ADC power, but Cataclysm has that Ornn.
On power.
Yeah, Ornn upgrade that power.
On
The
literally
item diff,
coming in
item
clutch.
diff.
Item diff. Base stats differential. As
Now
well,
they
just...
should get vision around this because they don't want to go in without knowing where is the Jaron.
Oh, that's
Because
a... Oh, wow. Maverick just one-shots the Brand and Cataclysm, forced on the retreat even though they have that Elder. Shadowgream can potentially one-shot everyone as Red Husky does decide to go in. Shadowgream is going to use that fully charged ultimate. Ornn's going to find a kill onto Maverick though, as Coops fanboy manages to Zonya's, but he goes down again under the Elder. Shadowgream now just going to utilize the fact that he has this Elder, plus he has GA, so he will be able to come back, but the resurrecting, is it going to be enough to provide him enough? No, it's not. A triple kill for Freezy and Cursed. The last one standing. As a TP is coming in to the top side, and I think that actually is just the end of the game.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
It is.
You could see like they don't Cataclysm just doesn't have ADC. They don't have range to engage, and they're scared because they have Jarvan. They have immobile carries. So this action couldn't engage, and when he engaged, he just literally got ulted by Jarvan, and he's dead.
Yeah, then we witnessed there the immobile AD carry, well AP carry I should
Then
say, of
and then
Brand.
Jin is just shooting from backline, just getting those crit 1k damage shits.
Yeah, and that is the end of that. Null8 taking game number 1 in this best of 5 series. I know, best of 5. We have potentially 4
Banger
more
game, you know,
4 more
as
games of that
as
to
it
go. As it actually was a truly banger game.
was like warm-up game, you know, because usually first game is like probably like 80% is like stomp on one side. It was like really, you know, going forth and back, I would say.
Yeah, it was really, you didn't know who was going to win it at any point of the game. But we will wait now. Do I have you on my friends list, Titus?
Probably now, or
No.
maybe.
No. What's your name on League?
Oh wait, I need to.
Like,
It's like Titus, but my Y is like different.
uh,
Wait, I'll send you. Where is my Orny Horny? You know, wise man said, uh, ready.
oh,
Wait, what?
what?
Oh, I have to add you.
Oh, wait, did I accidentally turn it off the DMs from people? So,
Probably.
oh, there you go. Just send it to me now. But I'll add you anyway.
Like one of wise men said, you know, if you pick Orny, you get horny.
True. That is truly what a wise man once said. I have added you, so
You added me?
yeah.
Didn't get.
Oh wait, why did
I
it
mean,
not
on
send?
Discord,
There
you
we go.
know.
I don't know why it didn't send.
Uh...
There you go. You have been invited. Welcome to the fun house. Yeah.
Okay. I need to get a little. I
We have the
guess I
spectator
don't.
as well.
My headphones doesn't want to work with me. No, they just
Nope.
disconnected. Okay. I need a cup of water break. Cup of
Oh
water
yeah,
break.
yeah. You go grab a cup of
So
water.
I could release my energy, emotions.
I have some drinks. I came stashed and ready. But it seems like both teams are ready to start draft. So, don't mind me coughing, by the way. It's a natural human thing to do. That I definitely didn't get because I went to work and caught COVID. But we will transition over to the draft. Cataclysm banning, well, these are some quick fire bans. Cataclysm banning Warwick, Senna, and Morgana. I wonder why the Morgana's banned. And Null8 banning Viego, Lilia, and another option who they are currently discussing. And it is interesting to see no Tom Kench ban. And the Silas is still the ban for Null8. So Null8 obviously thinking if it's not broke, don't fix it. And and Cataclysm obviously just refining their bans a little bit, not giving Coops Fanboy Morgana again. But hopefully,
And you know what? One in the Twitch chat said that Goff is high as fuck.
Fair enough.
And he has to play.
Why not? But why would you not play when you're high? That's the real question
Yeah.
that we have to ask ourselves here. Is
I mean, I played with my support when he was high, and it was the worst shit ever. So,
yeah, but
but I mean, they pick Ornn again, you know, like strong, you know, top side, like not top side, but like just strong, you know, top laner. You just scale if it's bad matchup. Just never go to team, or at least is like you're level 16. You upgrade all the items and you win the game. To be honest.
it's a shame it didn't work out last game for them.
I mean, he didn't do this, you know. He just randomly played with team, and he wasn't even 13, so he didn't have his own item upgraded.
Okay, so this is interesting. So Cataclysm are just literally doing a top to bot draft. It would seem.
But I really like Cataclysm's draft, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really
Ornn,
strong right
Diana,
now.
Yasuo. It's like really good wombo combo, and Ornn can scale up. Diana and Yasuo offers a lot in late game, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the opposite side is like they want to fight, and Cataclysm wants to fight. But if Cataclysm lands all their stuff, they can just one shot and win the fight. And if it doesn't work, even in early game or mid game, they can rely on Ornn getting levels and upgrading items.
And then they can use those extra stats and just go, well, we can stat check you anyway.
Yeah. I think banning Garen here isn't a good thing because Ornn, like, if they pick Garen for Ornn is pretty fine matchup, I would say, because he permanently pushes you and you just get free farm on their turret, to be honest. But Time Kenchman, I think, may be good if he can't really play against it. I mean, it was a little bit difficult to play. He had 0 kills.
Yeah, and the Vayne is locked in for Null8. So Freezy getting a little bit fancy schmancy with his pick.
I think this is a good pick because if they pick more tanks, but if they don't pick tanks and they pick like long range Vayne is so bad here, I would say. And they can now counter bot lane so hard because they see both picks.
Yeah, and it's going to be a Leona pick for Cataclysm for the support. So obviously feeling like their composition lacked a solid engage, even though they had Diana and Ornn, which I think is solid enough engage. It looks like it's going to be a Leona. No, Leona Kaiser. Or maybe. Oh, please. Please, please. If it's Callista, I've got a cream. Oh,
And
it's
I think
Kaiser.
Kalista, uh,
No.
I mean, if it was Kalista, I kind of would get it because then you are mobile to get out of Jarvan ult. And then if you
No.
can, just cheese level 1 because I think Leona Kalista is so strong level 1.
Oh yeah, it's I would go as far as to say it's probably the strongest level 1 in the game in bot lane. Callista Leona. Maybe
I guess
Callista
Karma
Nautilus.
is going to be
Top?
mid, looks
Or mid?
like.
Maybe?
Yeah. And Chagaf probably top. I mean, for Ornn, I think that is like at this time he shouldn't die a lot because against Karma you just build max first items and then just clear waves, and it's fine.
Yeah.
And for maybe only for mid lane matchup is different, you know. But
Yeah.
for top lane there is like no difference, I would say. So in my opinion, draft won the Cataclysm because they're like straightforward, you know, what they want to do. They just want to try to land Diana Yasuo combo and then they just follow up with Kai'Sa, Leona, and Ornn. And it's like really good team fight combo, I would say. But uh, if it doesn't work, they just rely on Ornn just not dying much and losing that much, and just relying on Ornn getting levels so he could upgrade items.
Yeah. So Cataclysm having the backup option really that they can fall back on the safety net of Ornn.
Yeah, they have that kind of early game, like they want to fight a lot. Early game, fight team comp, but
Yeah.
at the end, if it doesn't work out, you have Ornn. And but
Yeah.
on Null8 side, I don't really know what is like going on. They just want to probably just peel for Vayne, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
They have that karma speed for Vayne, then Braum uses shield. They have tanks, and then they have karma Vayne backside who wants to survive the initial engage and then just deal damage probably.
yeah, absolutely. And that initial engage, I must admit though, it's going to be quite hard for that Vayne to survive without something like an Immortal Shield Bow. Because I know Vayne really
I mean,
enjoys going.
Vayne has to go Immortal Shield Bow because there is no other option.
Yeah.
Because even though they would have like 3 tanks, you would go Immortal Shield Bow because Immortal Shield Bow is probably the best thing you can go on Vayne. And
At the
then
moment,
you
anyway.
have to go Gwynzos, that's it. And it's Karma top, so I mean for Ornn it's still not bad, but for me against Cho'Gath it's maybe good even. I'm not sure.
I mean, with how
It's like
aggressive
having
Maverick was playing the Cho'Gath, I think it's quite good for the Yasuo because the Yasuo does do well
yeah.
into this sort of, like the mobility into the immobile Q or the immobile rupture of Cho'Gath is quite good. But what doesn't help is that feral scream. The silence on the Yasuo can't EQ anywhere. So
Yeah.
it's going to be probably a more skill expressive matchup in the mid lane rather than the Akshan matchup. So.
Yeah, I think like for Cataclysm you just have to try to find the like uh tunnel to engage on Vayne and that's it, to be honest.
Yeah.
But for Null8 I don't really know. You just have to like somehow catch maybe or even like defend that Vayne so they could just survive their engage and then just Vayne just rolls over everyone.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it is just. I think it's just going to be a cheese game. If I'm being honest, I think that it's not going to even be like constructive 5v5 fights. It's just going to be like an absolute fiesta.
Maybe.
Well, hopefully again because last game was exciting as fuck.
Yeah. We will see. But maybe, Cataclysm is just like, okay, guys, we fighted a lot in last game. We trolled, a little bit. Maybe we just should pick like strong stuff and just play for like fights mainly. And I mean, I would prefer like Cataclysms, as I said, because team fight and comps are like kind of easy to execute, and it doesn't require that much. It's just that you have to have that one guy who says like on what to engage. That's it.
Yeah, it's. I agree. I would prefer Cataclysm's comp over Null8. I think Null8 is trying a little too hard to tick all the boxes. Really.
It's like more about funnel,
Yeah, I dislike
funnel
funnel
that
comps
vein so much.
because if anything happens in lane that the Jarvan cannot control or the Braum and Vayne cannot control, and the Vayne for whatever reason goes behind, then who are you meant to be funneling? The Vayne that's like behind. Like, I know it will never get to a stage where the Vayne and the Braum can't control the lane because Jarvan will practically be perma-side
Yeah.
bot. But for whatever reason, say it does happen, then the Vayne is behind, and then Cataclysm are just going to walk all over you. So I think it's always I much prefer Cataclysm's comp because they have multiple avenues to go with who can carry or who can sort of get all the not get all the gold, but look to have a large majority of the gold. So
And I think like they pick like strong champions in like this meta of play, because like Diana Yasuo, it's still I still think it's strong. You just have to execute it right, to be honest. And then
yeah,
it's Kai'Sa with Leona, so Kai'Sa can just even scale too and win.
yeah. And we wait for the final second of spectator delay, and we finally get into the game. Sorry if you can hear.
And we finally get to watch the game from POV, and we are going to.
Woo!
Casters are going to win this game. Nobody's going to win. We win this.
Yeah, easy. 2v what? 2v10? 2v10? Easy. Easy.
No, they just get mental boomed and we easy win. What can I say?
Yeah, they just see us coming.
Okay, we are seeing that Cho'Gath is just speaking another time Hell of Blades. So he's probably going AP like always. I mean, it's I don't know. I don't know. What can I say? Maybe it's good against Yasuo, I would say.
Yeah. Oh!
And instantly we go to pause, like usual, the CoraL gameplay.
Yep. Top DC. Adrenaline. Is it? Yeah. No, Adrenaline's not DC'd. It's the AD carry that I think is DC'd. Nope.
He was getting something to eat,
Yeah, he was eating something.
And we're seeing from the chat, Yumi went to eat my sweater. Sí.
Sue.
Sí. Gracias, afición. Sí.
I hate that meme so much. It's so bad, but it's so funny. I don't know why I laugh at it. It's not even funny.
About bot items, why Kai'Sa is going longsword and 3 pots?
I'm an avid enjoyer of Vayne's
opinion,
items, I must admit.
And Vayne thinks, Vayne thinks. Because, like, why would you go longsword and 3 pots if they don't have poke comp in bot?
Hang on. There we go. I had to turn off the scoreboard and turn it back on again. Oh wait, I just remembered. You press tab to get rid of the scoreboard.
Okay, we're seeing other, one team invade, other team invade opposite side. This is like macro stuff.
This is LEC. Astralis, who was second bottom in LEC. Astralis versus SK stuff here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, intense
they outsmarted each other, really good stuff.
And the best part is, but
Null8 is more big brain because they will steal the red buff, I would say, or maybe even try to kill Kai'Sa, but maybe not. But the Cataclysm just doesn't get anything.
Kai'Sa,
they just get vision around it.
Kai'Sa is gonna look and see that they're doing the red buff.
Okay, they saw Kai'Sa.
Kai'Sa, just go to lane.
Boom. And I think now Cataclysm bot should be scared because they know that Jarvan has level 2.
Yeah.
And we see some. He just doesn't want. He wants to get that
double
CS
red
lead,
buff. Yeah, he's just going straight for his own red buff. So making sure that Diana cannot get any red buffs in this game. So fast, yet.
You know what is interesting?
Go on.
Saw that Thorn went glacial.
Who went glacial? Sorry. Oh, what?
Thorn.
I mean, maybe thinking that he won't get many auto attacks off in lane.
Yeah, but I
Surely.
think, in my opinion, even though you don't get a lot of auto attacks, you should just go the presence of, wait, how it's called? The book.
Oh,
Good
the
seal
sealed
book.
spellbook.
Or, yeah, because then you have like more spells and you can just
Like Ghost.
get the exhaust or ghost, or ignite even, to kill it.
Yeah.
I want to see what Orn builded, what he chose. Okay, he chose Future Market. Okay, interesting. Not biscuits.
Ooh, let's find out ourselves as well. Oh, no, no, never mind. We're not finding out on stream. Eh, there you go.
Uh,
Glacial
um,
Augment, boots. Oh, never mind. Director camera is going to show us the fact that Coots Fanboy is being hit down a little bit by the spotlight. As Curse gets hit by the
okay,
Winter's
you
Bite.
just typical Red Husky trying to get some pressure around it. Okay, we're seeing they're trying to collapse on Jaron.
Yeah, there's the slow on the Glacial Augment doing the work as
Ooh.
Adrenaline takes next to no damage.
Yeah, but I think a little bit hard, to be honest, with Orn, and I think he should max Q because you want that lower cooldown, so you can just maybe even try to kill, someone.
Yeah, as Shadow Green does get silenced up. Can't do anything. And Fan 1 is here. He manages to hit the airborne there, does Maverick, and Shadowgream is going to play around his jungler, but he's going to flash the wrong way. The EQ, sorry about the cough midway through that, but the EQ got to go the wrong way as Fan 1 is not even going to die, maybe. No, he won't. The Ignite from
Oh my
Maverick.
god!
It's just a travesty for Cataclysm there in the
And
mid lane.
imagine Yas ignited and used heal pot, they would have won, I think.
Yeah,
At least get one kill. At least one, like user stuff, user spells.
I think that the EQ away by Shadowgream did not help matters in his survival attempts.
Yeah, but it
So,
wasn't that good, to be honest. Good stuff from Null8, but for Cataclysm is really bad. Really bad.
yeah, this is not very
And
good.
now at Goff just should upgrade uh, a little bit of magic resist. So he wouldn't die that much, like look at this Q. Bam!
It is a lot of damage as Null8 looked to start up the Drake on the minimap. There's the Feral Screech from Maverick to silence up Shadowgream as he attempted to go forward and deal a little bit of damage.
And really good start, I would say, from Null8 start. Null8 side.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they want, to be honest. To like not give them that much gold and just survive. And then we look at our top side who has like 20 sensitive.
It's already bad as there's the flash followed by Curse. He's going to land the E. The good use of the E from Braum waiting to go down as Maverick finds himself the solo kill. But the flash W, but the exhaust from Coop Samboy denies the damage. And Shadowgream that's solo killed in the mid lane. And nothing much coming on for Cataclysm on any other side of the map, in the bot side either. Swaggin's got to look for something.
Where is that exhaust?
Oh no. By... Oh wait, the exhaust is by Freezy, my bad. XD. But Cataclysm, Red Husky, dying under tower thanks to the Braum stun. And it's just going from bad to worse for Cataclysm across the map. Goff Daddy really...
Now I mean, at this moment, I think they're like maybe kind of angry, Okay, yeah. We're seeing really good fight by Orn.
Yeah, and maybe Adrenaline is gonna die, I think. Nope. Oh no, the flash and the late flash. As Curse now is going to potentially get stunned up. Yes, he is. There it is. But Swagging is going to manage to find a little bit of damage back onto Coop's Fanboy.
They can win this, I think.
Yeah.
Look at Braum HP. He's so low. And then they have exhaust on Kaisa too. Yeah, I think right now for Cataclysm they need to get level 6 so their rules can do stuff.
Yeah, I think they really need to get those. Yeah, just get the level 6 and use all of those ultimates in conjunction.
Yeah, use that wombo combo that you picked for.
Yeah, and now, as you said during draft, I mean they're now looking to fall back on that safety net of the Ornn items, and just pray that the extra stats can help them.
Yeah, but at this I really don't like that Ornn event for that first item Bambies. Like he's
Yeah.
still going to get poked so hard and he's not going to be near karma. At least for now, the point of this game. He's just spamming Q to get farm, as much farm as he can, and then just maybe poke out to get a kill. That's it. He can't really do anything else. So getting that magic resist so he would survive more is way more useful.
Yeah, absolutely, and he does have that null magic mantle, but you need a little bit more than that to help survive. I think even just like a first item, force of nature
Yeah.
wouldn't have hurt, to be honest.
I mean, he went for that magical footwear.
As well.
So yeah, but if I was on, I would just try to go first item merc threats and then buy tier so you could just scale. Get
Yeah.
more mana. You can just spam your Q then, max Q to get push those waves. And after you get your mythic, and he should buy the how it's called the auto
Frostfire?
attack that slows. Yeah,
Yeah, the Frostfire.
frost gauntlet or how it's called.
Or is it Iceborne Gauntlet? It used to be called Iceborne Gauntlet, didn't it? Now it's called like Frostfire Gauntlet. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We
But
will
yeah,
see. We will see.
we'll see what he picks, what he opts to go.
Because then you can slow this karma and here W would be like not that useful. Okay, really nice engage.
Yeah, his fan one falls very low. There's the ignite, but not enough. Thanks to the Braum, as Red Husky actually is now going to come in. He does have that ultimate this time. Freezy can't really do much. There it is. There's the flag and drag though, but there's a big free man ultimate. Fan one not going to fall though until Swagging finally auto attacks him down. Cursed is going to get stunned up, but it's a 1-for-1, and I think it's just good for Cataclysm to get on the board in this game.
Yeah. At least they get shut down.
Yeah.
And they can now push bot.
It's Shadow
And it's
Green.
quite interesting to see that Maverick is winning this so hard.
I think maybe maybe they just need to ban this Cho'Gath mid. Shadow Green is not having a good time into it, even with the action lane.
Ult, we see. So if he lands his QE, I would say he can even kill her.
Yeah.
He just has to hit his Q to slow the karma and his E would hit.
Yeah, but it's all taken way too long.
Now he has to back.
To go for that, as Leona does have that flash, and I think they're going to look for the flash engage. Oh. What?
I mean, he just flashed and just to be honest.
That's what I thought I saw, but I wasn't too
Quite
sure.
interesting.
There's the flash, and it's a fantastic use of the Zenith Blade by the Leona, but it's not going to be enough. Red Husky is going to find his way onto the backline, but Swagging's going to find himself the kill. And Swagging, locked up in the 1v2, is just going to get stood on and killed. And Red Husky follows suit. Double kill for Freezy. And
I mean, at this stage, what I noticed that, in my opinion, just Cataclysm is not on the same page, what they want to do.
yeah.
Like on what they want to engage on else. It looks like they're just playing like the bonus, like it looks like Solok. It looks like Solok. They just go like whatever they see feels and they just go on. Then I think like at least for me, Ornn isn't like knowing what is good on Ornn.
Yeah.
because I still think this glacial was like not
Oh,
worth, super not worth.
yeah, absolutely.
Like you slow her, but you don't have that extra spell or ignite, you know.
Yeah, not no
At
kill
least he
pressure.
went for good item, you know.
Yeah, and there's the slow on the item, but Red Husky. There's the big two-man ultimate, but it's not going to be anything. There's no damage to follow up. Shadow Green, not even... I mean, what's he going first item? Is that a Phantom Dancer first item? As Goth Daddy falls in the top lane, and I'm not going to lie, this... if I was Cataclysm, I would be calling the... Maybe the... Well, either we can look to play through bot lane here,
It's
or the
disaster,
FF.
disaster.
It's, yeah, a complete and utter disaster as Freezy. Now, look at how much damage he does.
Because they just like losing everything. To be honest, they're losing everything. They
Yeah.
picked for team fight. They had so much scuffed fights, so the Null8 got the lead, and now their champs are just too useless. Only that their champions is going to be useful if they
Yeah.
get
Ooh.
like 16, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. They looked kind of promising at the start there well, it looked pretty much won by Null8 there, but then Red Husky manages to deal a little bit of damage.
Our top side is 0-12, you know.
Hmm.
No, not so good. Not so good. What can I say?
Yeah, and Kirsten swagging, trying their best, but
I mean, the last chance is that they somehow stole the game, you know, so hard that Ornn can get items for everyone, and then just randomly Diana with Yasuo will start dealing damage.
just pray that the items come in. But the 8-0 Cho'Gath, we've already... should we see how many stacks Cho'Gath's on? We've already 7 stacks, with 3 minions chomped and 4 champions devoured. It's going to be a bit of a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, a little bit tanky.
Just a little bit. Oh, there's Freezy and Coops Fanboy are going to stay. There's the airborne hit. But there's a big double ultimate as Swagging now goes onto the back line, but there's the exhaust forced to flash away. There's the Zenith Blade in as they find the shutdown onto Freezy. And there's the double kill for Swagging. And this potentially could be the positives that Cataclysm are looking for. Big 2 for 1 as there's the airborne by Goth Daddy, but he's not going to look for anything more. Well, can't really find anything more. Has all his cooldowns to work with.
I mean, at this point, they should consider that, okay, guys, we give all kills to Kai'Sa so she can try to do something.
Yeah.
And just now, Ornn has to get that level 14. So upgrade for Kai'Sa that item so she can at least deal more damage than Vayne, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, a big positive, I think, to see for Cataclysm is the fact that this Kai'Sa is matching this Vayne. Never mind, Fan1 finding the engage onto Swagging, and Fan1's going to pick up that kill, forcing out the flash from Cursed. But the second item GA from Fan1 means that dive can happen completely fine as Shadow Green picks himself up a kill on the top side, just resetting his gold value. I think all that's doing, not particularly anything special. And yeah, I think that was just Null8 reminding Swagging that they have the dive.
But at least, like, Cataclysm is just like trying to do something, you know. Now they get top turret and mid turret, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I think Red Husky is just going to try and die for this mid turret.
Yeah.
There's the airborne, so much damage from
Never
the
mind,
trigger.
he doesn't get it.
Yeah, but the top
Which is out attack always because he didn't know what to go, or turret or just die, you know.
Yeah, now Shadow Green caught out by Fan1. There's Coops Fanboy there to help. Using that W as Adrenaline. is there as well. Potentially actually offering him a way out, but never mind. Fan 1 hitting the auto attack and killing him. Just crushing Shadowgream's hopes of surviving there.
Pretty stompy game, what can I say? But maybe they can bounce back.
Yeah, hopefully so. Yeah, because we want to see another banger game like game number 1.
Someone said that he's bad Ornn because it's like 5th match, I believe. But then why they would want to pick it?
Yeah, why would they first pick it?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh no. Freezy was just baiting. And Freezy gets the kill there. Fan 1 hanging around, and this is just a game that you try not to let tilt you for Cataclysm, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? At this moment, you just say, okay, we're still trying, but imagine like we're still going probably to lose this, you know? And get your mental set up. Okay, guys, now we have to win 3 games in a row, and like we have to go all in or nothing, you know? Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to first pick Ornn. There is no need because you lost both times with Ornn. And then look what you don't want to meet. I think you just have to ban Cho'Gath because Shadowgrim is like probably not doesn't play into Cho'Gath, and it's hard to play against for him as it looks.
Yep, absolutely.
Ban this Cho'Gath. Try new, not new, but like what they practice. Like if they practice like some mage mid and then jungle is like Jaron or something, just try to do something on this.
Oh, it says a big engage onto Freezy. Does force out the Immortal Shield Bear, but that's a lot of damage, and Shadowgreen manages to pick up the kill. That's very good for Cataclysm. Big shutdown onto the Yasuo and the mid-tier 1 core as well. But Goth Daddy is going to fall. There's the flash out, though, as he's not caught under the tower, but the tower very low. There's the shield as Goth Daddy needs to try and find himself an E out, maybe potentially.
There. It's not bad. He's playing a lot of time at this stage, I would say. And now look, they get bot tier 2.
Bot tier 2. And the recall from Jarvan, not going to be enough.
And what is better?
Ooh.
You know, bounty with tier 2 and get mid tier 2, or just 1 kill and 1 turret? Tier 1 turret. And at this point, now their problem is Cho'Gath, because I think he can one-shot these guys, and even Diana with Yas. Like he has so much EP, I think. How much EP does he have? He have 230 EP, and his
oh my god,
Q deals 500 Q.
And how much health does Diana and Yasuo have in total? Just total. Oh, there we go. Here.
You can see.
There you go. That's just a quick insight into how this game is going to go for the Yasuo when he tries to side lane. There's now we see here.
Now they see that there is 4 bot. Now they just have to flip Baron. There is nothing that they can do. They just commit to this.
So this Goth Daddy is recalling, trying to find a little bit of, trying to buy a little bit of time for Cataclysm so they can actually use this Baron. As Diana manages to pick it up. But the Rift Herald is just ending the game as there is Fan 1. But so much damage coming down. There's the GA, and actually swagging is not as low as you'd expect. The GA is going to come up, but there's the flash. The Feral Screech only going to hit onto Red Husky. There's the Chomp, but there Cursed falls as well. Swagging does have the Ignite on top of him. The EQ is going to be enough to find the kill. Goth Daddy, not the last one with Baron. That is Shadowgreen, but he's going to fall as well. There's the Airborne onto Freezy, but you have to imagine that this is the end of the game. Just got to push it in. They've got a wave. Well, actually, no, maybe not. Maybe not the end of the game. Maybe I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. But
But they should get this game because now if they don't even get the turret, they just go for Drake, get the Drake, get their soul, and this soul is just so strong, you know.
Yeah, and they all group together. They are taking the inhibitor tower, and they've taken 2 inhibs now. Just going to use that Hextech gate to get out and head for the soul. And this game started with a lot of promise for Cataclysm, but as it obviously has gone on, it's been defied by Cho'Gath mid, I feel. Really. And
Holy.
I think an unsung hero of the Null8 team right now is Fun1. I think he's just generating so much. Like, he's constantly seemingly like where Red Husky is. He's tracking very well. He's in the right spot at the right time. He's ganking the lanes at the right time. And he just has that setup for his laners have that setup and the follow-up.
Yeah.
So, I think they need to either ban the Jarvan or ban the Cho'Gath. Because they've given them Cho'Gath Jarvan 2 games in a row. And 2 games in a row, they have both come out of laning phase either well off or even. So, this one's definitely
Okay,
just...
I want to see. Okay, Ornn should push this another wave to get level 14 because they saw that there is 5 men top. To be honest, I think.
Yeah, but he's opted not to. He's opting to try and potentially look for the group with the team as Null8 looking to push in the top wave. Oh, I am extremely sorry as Freezy picks up this wave. And Cataclysm looking to potentially try and answer this, but I think they are just too far behind. Even the Kaiser, who opted for Collector rather than Lord Dominic's Regards. Her item with the Phantom Dancer, just lacking damage, I feel. Lacking a lot of damage.
I mean, Cho'Gath just offers so much damage, they just get instantly one-tapped.
Yeah, this is not even fair, I think, to watch. Like, Cursed, who is meant to be a tank, just got chunked so hard from a Cho'Gath Q. There is the E auto onto Red Husky. EQ forward by Fan1, no GA yet. But Cataclysm just so scared to engage whenever Null8 step forward. And there's Shadow Grim again gonna go down to half HP. Diana Yasuo down to half HP. They need to get back to base, try and get that HP up before the game is lost. But I think it's lost anyway. But before the game is well and truly lost by the Nexus exploding.
They need to look something, I think. Because
something just needs to happen. Whether it's a semi-engaged, all of them just need to go on the same page and just go for it. But I don't think...
They're really grouped up. They can even try to look for that.
Like an Ornn ultimate.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. The 4-man ultimate. It's a shutdown onto Freezy. Adrenaline's in the backside, but he's against Shadow Green. But Cho'Gath is going to manage to find himself the kill again. Adrenaline's got to get chunked down, and Kaiser's got to pick up the kill with Curse picking up the kill onto the Karma in the backline. But that Cho'Gath Q is so big with the minion aggro. Leona falls, and Swagging and Red Husky are the only 2 remaining. 15-0 and 6 now on this Cho'Gath mid. Swagging and Red Husky running away, trying to gain the little bits of HP they can before Fan1 and Maverick decide that they just want to end this game. They're going to come back full HP against half HP, but there's the GA available for Fan1. The Q is going to miss, but so much damage onto Red Husky. He thinks he can do something, but Swagging is just trying to clear the way, forcing out the flash from Red Husky. The EQ flash from Fan1 is going to pick up the airborne, and the auto attack is going to find that kill. There's a flash force from Swagging by Maverick with the Rupture. So much HP lost, so many deaths, and so many turrets lost. But Cataclysm live to survive another day in this game.
Yeah, but I think it was... For Cataclysm, it was good until they start chasing.
Yeah.
Because there was no need to chase. There was nothing, and you shouldn't just try to follow for against like Cho'Gath, he just used, like what he did. He just one-shot it almost.
Yeah, and Red Husky 0-10 on the Diana. I mean, you'd expect that scoreline more on the Yasuo than you would the Diana. But, sorry, I had to say that. Just bringing to light the... I mean, Cataclysm did have another game to just try something and see if it would work. And it didn't, unfortunately, for them, obviously. 3-18 in the middle in the mid jungle duo compared to what's that 24 and 1.
Yeah, a little bit not good, not good.
Yeah, not very good. But Null8 picking up the Baron now,
By
and
the way,
it's
Cho'Gath has 600 TP.
just ban it. I think next game, just straight up ban it.
650 now.
Yeah, but you know,
And his Q deals 1000 damage. It's like
we're writing off Cataclysm. You know, Kai'Sa now has 4 items potentially. She can look to do something here.
it's more than half of the Yasuo's HP.
That is horrendously disgusting. It's now the second inhibitor, the final inhibitor, I should say, falling. The bot side, Null8 now. Potentially another big engage for Cataclysm on the cards.
But now they don't have the turrets to get that extra damage, on the
Yeah, absolutely. In the
Null.
you can see the Jarvan already just opting for the elixir of iron.
And now they just go for the safe to get that Elder Drake.
Yeah,
Now
absolutely.
set up
And
vision,
there's
so
the engage
that
onto
means-
Red Husky. He's going to be forced to Zonya's. The Braum E, though, it's not going to be enough. And there's a big 2-man airborne. Adrenaline is on the backline. He gets caught up, but no enough. There's no damage there. As Swagging is in the 1v1 against Freezy, and he manages to win it, but the rest of his team is losing very badly. And as it's a 4-0, as Swagging is going to potentially look for some form of assassination, but Maverick is just so chunky that even the Void Seeker cannot connect with Adrenaline. As Fun One now is just going to play the... Well, no, he's not going to play the denial role. He's going to play the killing role as he, leads the charge, I should say, against Cataclysm. Yep. With Null8 taking that game a lot more convincingly than game number 1.
It was way different what we expected, to be honest. I mean, I expected Cataclysms to, like, deal more, not get so behind in the early game.
Yeah.
And maybe they finally will ban Cho'Gath, with German.
Yeah. Hopefully the
and not pick Ornn, because I think like they're not playing how Ornn would want to. Because with Ornn you want to, like, if you lose, you just don't contest for almost anything. You just play for waves, and then you try to scale, get that gold from waves, and then you just wait for Ornn to get that level and upgrade for your item, and then you just in late game out damage Ornn because your item is way more powerful than the enemy.
Yeah. Absolutely, and hopefully we see Cataclysm get at least one game with a draft strategy, hopefully like that. But we will obviously see how they decide to run it as we wait for the game to be set up. But yeah, I think both teams have been playing, I'd say, quite well. Even though, despite the seemingly stomp, I think Cataclysm have had their moments.
Yeah,
it's definitely positives to take from the game.
but there should be like thoughts about what they want to change to win. What?
Accidentally started.
What? What?
Lamau. Okay. I guess we are constantly going into game.
1v1.
1v1. Okay.
What happened?
I am not sure what happened there. But, nevertheless, we will get back into the lobby soon, and then we will get a draft, as I now have the glitched out sound as if we are in Champ Select, so I'm going to have to mute the client. Pog. Meh. But yeah, what we'll do is, well, we can just sit here in pure silence because we're waiting for the lobbies to be made.
I can make it.
Pog. Let's go.
But do I have them? I don't know.
I have Red Husky,
Okay.
who I can invite and then make the leader. There we go, so that it doesn't randomly start.
Okay. I'm waiting for Cataclysm response.
Big.
I believe in them,
Cataclysm
you know.
response.
Get those good picks, comfort picks, all or nothing, you know.
Yeah, it is literally
Reverse
all or
sweep
nothing.
this, everything, you know. Throw everything what you can.
I'm trying to grab
Full
another.
storm game.
I'm trying to grab another drink. I'm failing.
Давай, no.
But we need to keep the they need to keep the positive morale. I feel just
Best of 5 is like mental, you know. Hard
all
mental.
about the mental.
You have to. You have good mental, you win games.
Absolutely. And
Fun fact, I'm getting a job, bro.
you're getting a job.
Maybe.
Ooh, as
As
what?
editor, bro.
For who?
For like almost new organization who plays in Prime League, you know.
What? Prime League?
Yeah, but like Division 3, you know.
Oh right, so not like the
It's like
big
not
Prime League.
Prime League highest, you know, but like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still, you know.
Oh, it's still that's still
Division
cool as
3.
fuck.
Yeah. So like on Sunday I will probably get the, you know.
Gee,
I
that's
speak with
actually really cool.
the creator of owner of the organization, you know. There is
Yeah.
like such a thing as esports manager in Germany studies, you know.
Yeah, oh, that's cool. That is cool.
Yeah, there is not like there is like no association with esports in Lithuania, you know, almost.
Yeah,
So like,
that'd be cool to go to. I'd
yeah,
love to do
and
something like that. But...
he's like doing this, you know, right now, and he's playing like the players from his student depth, you know,
Yeah,
and he's said that he has like a really good contacts for like sponsor, but he has to only convince them to like sponsor, and it's like good deal, you know.
yeah.
So they
What's
want
the
to
name of the org?
covert ops. Covert ops. I can send you the Twitter at least for them.
I found them. Covert Ops GG. I think I found them.
Yeah. And one of the guys who is like promoted to Div 3, the mid laner, is like helping us to improve, on our gameplay.
What,
The
Solari?
coach. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Making changes, You have to move. You don't have to stay in the place.
Oh my god, no way.
What? What happened?
I've just seen someone that I used to play with on a team is part of the organization that you're joining as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's Set6T, the analyst.
Oh. Oh.
He used to be like an ADC. An ADC player, and I used to support him. Which is really cool. That's really cool to think about. Anyway, we are into draft. Sorry about the transition. Oh, shit. The transition not being the cleanest. It is literally just a freeze frame cut. But still, nevertheless, I ain't going to actually do that because I want to have a closer look at this org. Because it looks really cool. And,
I mean, I even talked with Seth, no?
Wait, so have they been promoted? As well?
Yeah, they got promoted. They won and they got promoted to Division 3 now. So they need someone to make content so they could get more followers. So the sponsors wouldn't think that, oh, but like you're just like have fucking 50 followers, like what the fuck you talking?
Yeah.
I talked with owner and he said that he still like he doesn't know that a lot of about the uh editing stuff. And he just going to get a person who will like.
I mean, everyone has their own editing style, don't they?
Yeah.
Which they can use, or which they can implement. But we have to talk about draft now, which is clearly far more boring. Yeah, Null8. Straight up again. What's not broken, don't fix it. Sort of vibes. Viego, Lilia, Silas. Whereas Cataclysm have completely changed up who they're banning. Gone for the Warwick, the Cho'Gath, and the Jarvan this time. So Null8 pick the Senna, which had been highly banned by Cataclysm in the last two games. Cataclysm respond with Thresh and Aphelios, with Null8 now responding with Tahm Kench, and it looks like a Zac pick. No, it's looking like it's going to be Xin Zhao. Yep. The jungle meta still boring as usual. Cataclysm hovering the Volibear, and it's locked.
I mean, they changed their draft, but it's like, you can see this often, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Is the Volibear locked in, and now Cataclysm are considering what to ban there. I think more the debate is that Tahm Kench going to the top side, or is it going to the bot side? I think that's more the debate. As Garen banned away in the second rotation. But, and the Shen banned against Cataclysm.
Wind, why you're rooting for Null8? We need to root for Cataclysm, so it would be more games.
Yeah, he used to play on Null8. He used to be their jungler.
Oh, Baban.
Wind Resolve used to be their jungler, so that's why he's rooting for Null8. But
They ban Ornn. Why they ban Ornn? Disastrous. I don't know. Like in my opinion,
Ornn for Cataclysm.
Ornn ban was like so no needed.
Blind pick Victor, so they're gonna give they're gonna force Null8 to prove where that Tahm Kench is going. Is it going towards the bot side? Is it going towards the top side? So by
Think bot side.
I think bot side personally as well. I can't see Null8 giving over or denying such a such a safe bot lane to scale up to.
Wait, I want to get
As
a little bit honor to the guy who texted. Yo, Kata, we win this, so we get to see more of Shadow Game. He's got daddy vibes. Over.
oh my god. Oh my god. Right, guys, end of the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah.
See you. Follow me on Twitter.
as the Malphite is locked in. So to be honest, I'm not sure if actually where that Tahm Kench is going to go, because Senna Malphite could work. It doesn't work as well as Senna Tahm Kench. Senna Malphite could work, as it looks like Darius.
Senna time catch 100%. Like there is no other. Like but like blind picking Malphite, it's so bad. I think like now you're just going to get counter picked, and if he plays right, then top doesn't have like gameplay. In mid is like
Skill-based
think-
matchup.
yeah.
If
And
if,
then
if Shadow
bot
Green can
lane
play around
is-
his minions.
I think in top lane Cataclysm should win, and then other one is like 50-50.
Yeah, absolutely. Null8. Well, Cataclysm relying on Cursed and his hooks. And I do know Cursed is a really good fresh, because when he plays with Kenners, their Vayne fresh, or their like Aphelio's fresh, is fucking dirty. It is
Yeah, but
absolutely
then
disgusting.
time can just kinda dirty too.
But now with the Tahm Kench change, that is Devour is level 6 and has a 2 million second cooldown. For absolutely no reason, by the way. Don't know why they made that change. Tahm Kench was completely fine when Devour was on W.
We will see like what top lane we will see now, because
Oh yeah, we will.
are we going to see that Golf Daddy will finally do something?
Hopefully.
Or
Maybe.
nothing?
Will he manage to be able to make this Darius work? But oh yeah, and I can now. I think I can now unmute the sound of League of Legends.
Yeah, we are not getting trolled like always.
I have 2 League of Legends sounds. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do. Oh, that's so bad. Oh no. And stream can hear it as well. But it is the Malphite top, so you were right. It is Senna TK.
I mean, mid jungle, I would say if Shadow Grim can not die in early game, they should win. Because Xin Ari is like they have CC, and it's really hard to like gank Victor because he doesn't have that much, like to offer.
We must all make our choices.
There we go.
And I think even though Malphite even gets like stomped, maybe I don't know, maybe it will not.
Yeah, maybe
He
not.
can just press ult on Victor and Aphelios, and he will do the work.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, but then I don't think he should ever really... Actually, no, to be fair. Malphite is quite a safe blind pick because... Yeah. Oh,
What? We have to wait another 20 minutes, Ababen.
oh my lord. It's just going from bad to worse. I mean, this is just mental mind games.
Yeah, they're just playing with our mental, bro.
Yeah.
You're scared.
So they are just skipping through the bands.
No, that's what they should. You know, just fast. You know, fast, fast,
Yeah.
fast, fast. But you know
Absolutely.
what is the worst thing? Like going to flame a little bit, but imagine not having all champs, bro.
Yep. I agree.
Like if you know, like you could do in the client, you know, the draft,
It
it
would be
would
so
save
much.
like so
Yeah,
much
so much time.
time, you know.
But then people, for whatever reason, get their accounts banned and get their
Yeah.
and just have to buy new accounts, and then they don't have all champs. And it's like, why don't you have all champs? And like, oh, but I don't like buying this champ that costs 4,800 blue essence. And you're just like, well, get over it. But yeah. So basically, this is a personal plea. If you are gonna be stupid enough to get your account banned, can you at least buy an account with all champions unlocked on it, so we don't have to do draft on external sources? Thank you. But this is the first time I've seen Shadow Green on a control mage, other than Vex.
Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't pick Vex. Vex wasn't banned, and Shadow Green used to play Vex like a ton.
Maybe he just felt that it isn't good, you know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Vex is really good here now. But anyway, Victor, he did pick, and we wait for the choose your loadout, and then the 3-minute spectator delay for competitive integrity to happen.
So
Oh wait,
you
I
can
forgot to do
hear-
a poll.
Oh,
No.
how can you miss this, you know?
There we go. I put them the wrong way round. Cataclysm was meant to be on the bottom, but yeah. Shit. I just fucking yeeted my headphones. That's not very good. They have now died. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to open my volume mixer and I'm going to turn down League of Legends, because it will be like that throughout the entire game, and I don't want that.
We're just
Damn.
going to take a little bit, 1 minute, to pray for the Cataclysm gameplay.
Yep. I'm actually going through all of the old like game, say like down to like game 5 and game 6 on the stream like layout thing.
Mm.
And do you remember QNF and Dutch Community Team Ruby?
Yeah.
They're fucking, what's it called? They're like tags are there. So I just see QNF and TCTR. Just major throwback. CoraL major throwback vibes. But no matter the throwback vibes, will it be enough to help Cataclysm get through the pain of the last 2 games? Hopefully so.
Hopefully we'll see more of these incredible teams. The poll ended, and no one voted.
Oh
Let's
my god.
go.
What is this?
Let's go. Wow, Cataclysm won with 1 vote. What? Never. But it will be be an interesting game, this game.
And we're hopping into game.
Let's go! Positive mental energy for Cataclysm. That's what they have to focus on. I think just keeping the positivity in the voice communications, because they're gonna need it.
And we are not seeing anything like special in runes, at least at this moment. Nothing unusual, I would say.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take the time now, because any CoraL OGs know that my PC is not the best. It is not the best at all. However, we have gone 3 games without the stream crashing, which is incredible.
Your PC is like, okay, my brother.
I got you, fam.
You have to experience everything in life.
Yeah,
You know,
such as a full.
not crashing first time. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
And you know what? I am going to swap Freezy and Coops Fanboy on the scoreboard, because even though technically Senna is the support, Freezy is the AD carry player, and obviously Senna will be played in an AD carry capacity, with Tom Kench being played in a more supportive function. Ow.
This is me in with Fox in bot lane. I'm Cat Senna. I believe they can win this.
No, you want to believe that Cataclysm can win.
The Cataclysm wins, but no wins,
But Null8 wins the lane, but Cataclysm wins the game.
Yeah.
What I don't like is the fact that the Tom Kench has no skin. Please get a skin.
True.
Like, Tom Kench base model is so fucking ugly. Like, it's not even just ugly. It deserved that F-bomb before it. However, I do like his little hat. It does make him a smart fellow. Is Cataclysm are doing the Hillisang upset thing of, like, making the wave bunch together so it, like, pushes.
So they can lose 1 minion.
But they didn't even lose the minion.
Yeah. Because they did it wrong.
Oh, no, they did. They still did. I don't think they lost the minion in terms of XP, but I think they still lost the minion in terms of actually farming it.
Yeah, but they want to lose the minion as XP, so they can get level 2 first.
Enemy does not get level 2 when expected.
And we're seeing that Car's getting a little bit poked.
Poked it down.
Yeah.
As Null8 get the level 2 first. Now, Cataclysm's bot lane finally get the level 2, and Freezy's got to take a little bit of damage from swagging with that press the attack.
Trades by trades,
Crazy Aphelios trading.
Nothing special, it's just that Shadow Grim used almost his all mana to poke.
Yeah, and he's still managing to stay even / just very slightly ahead in the creep score department. So positives all around for Cataclysm. I mean, as you can see, I mean, you touched upon it in draft is the big top counter pick that we are witnessing. 10 CS difference already for this Darius.
Yeah.
As if I recall, L9 Goth Daddy did have a very good performance last time he was on that Darius. As there's a big double root from swagging as Red Husky's here. The exhaust is going to go down from Freezy and forcing out the flash. There's the flash by Coops Fanboy, but it's not going to be enough. Red Husky's just got a flash on the center. It's going to be a double kill in the bot lane. Are they going to give it to swagging? Yes, they are. big double kill for Cataclysm, and the early game was starting to
Really
come in.
good stuff. What can I say?
I mean, and I'm not. This is not a dig or a flame or anything, but Fan One just seemingly hasn't been looking for ganks as much on this Zinzao, and I recognise that is potentially not what Zinzao wants to look for in the early game as Goth Daddy. That's an interesting flash.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh my lord!
I mean, he
Oh,
had
no.
Ghost, so why didn't he use the Ghost?
Just Ghost. I think the calculated death. I think
Yeah.
that is just giving adrenaline. The adrenaline, so he thinks he can beat this Darius in lane, and then start to step up a little bit too far, and then gets killed. As Maverick actually is being poked out quite a lot, but Shadow Green suffering in the mana department, as you rightly pointed out.
I mean, Xin going for that vampiric fist item. I don't know if it's
Eclipse. But oh, that's a big pull in from Goth Daddy as Red Husky picks up the kill in the top side, and it's just getting even better, I think, for the entire team of Cataclysm as there lands a W from Freezy onto Cursed.
And it's just that they now get that Drake Null8
Yeah, the jungler top
from
side.
this because he was top.
I think they're more than willing to give that over. Maverick is there
Yeah.
as well. There is Freezy. Coops fanboy does not get an assist on the Drake. How sad. But there's the hook in by Goth Daddy, but he's only level 5 compared to level 6 for Adrenaline. And director camera would rather us watch swagging farm than the fight going on in the top side.
It's way better.
Yes.
I mean, in gold is nothing special. It's just that Husky has 1k gold each.
Yeah, there we go. And there's the hook in on Adrenaline again, forced to use the ultimate in a highly defensive manner. Swagging now is going to manage to land quite a lot. He's going to flash on top of Freezy, but it's not enough. But there's the flash forward by Cursed, and he is going to find the kill. But it's a 1-for-2 as Fan 1 was there to, I would say, sway the outcome of that fight. I think if the Fan 1 wasn't there, then definitely Freezy would have fell.
Yeah.
He was just dead. But Red Husky back again.
They're just balling this top. What can I say?
They are. And there's the pull in onto Adrenaline. I mean, he's playing weak side. Trying to give over the kill, I think, was Red Husky, but in the end, he just opts to take it. And still, even though Red Husky gets these early leads, he still opts for the tank Volibear build. And I would love one day for Red Husky just to go, fuck it, and pick the carry Volibear build where he just one-shots everyone. Just decides, you know what, my team is going to go on my back. Despite the fact that they don't really have a tank this game. Just bully through damage, I think, is the memo what I'm trying to say, basically.
I don't know. Maybe.
Tom Kent is going to finally engage onto
Yeah, you
Curse.
just kill. It's nothing
Yeah.
you can do, to be honest.
There's the Devour, though. There's the ground. Not really much that Curse can do, but Coops fanboy only going down to about a quarter HP as well, even through that press the attack of Swagging. We see Null8 utilising the fact that their bot lane did just get a kill to start up the Rift Herald. And they are just going to get it for free. Red
You
Husky.
see that Xin is going Eclipse, it looks like.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that one. Especially with Lethal Tempo. Don't know how I feel.
I mean, with little tempo, you should probably Just go Gordonker, to be honest.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking.
But I guess he has other plans, you know. Maybe it work.
Maybe. We will see. We can be the judge of the
But
end of
we
this game.
see that like probably all the times that Red Husky just getting some kills in early game, and then they just somehow throw everything out and they lose. Maybe it won't happen this time. We
Yeah,
believe.
you know, Shadow Green is not on a champion like the Akshan where it can happen. There's the
Really
Hex Flash
nice
over
try.
the wall, and Curse now potentially caught out. There's Red Husky. Red Husky's going to get charmed up by the dash forward from there. And there's a big double stun, but there's the ultimate. It's going to be enough to help the Zin, but maybe not enough. As there's a flash forward from Maverick, he's going to look for something. There's the flash W from the Tom Kenji. It is going to land onto Swagging, and Swagging's going to take a lot of damage. It's a double kill for Red Husky there on the backline. The Ari's going to fall. There's a Devour. Coops, Fanboy's going to pick up the kill onto Swagging, but he's left in a 3v1. It's not going to be enough. No thick skin for you. They're trying to give over the kill to Shadow Green, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There's the heal, though. Red Husky's going to fall very low, but Coops, Fanboy's going to fall, and Red Husky's going to get healed up, and he's got to find himself the triple kill in this fight. 6-0 and 2 now on the
This is
volley
what
there.
we need. Cataclysm has 4k gold lead almost. Oh,
This
3k,
is
3k.
Yeah, and now Red Husky already won one item and got the full boots compared to just the full item for the Xin Zhao. And
Yeah.
it's a big fight for Cataclysm that there. It was an absolutely
This is
massive
what
fight.
they need. This is what they need.
Absolutely.
This is game changer.
Series changing, one might say.
Yeah.
As Adrenaline now freezing the wave onto Golf Daddy. Can't really do much about this freeze. Jungler not there to help break it. As the Red Herald charges into the mid lane, picks up some plates for both Fan1 and Maverick. Drake started up by Null8. They're just first to the objective every single time. Coops Fanboy using those wards. Sorry. Using that control ward, I should say, to get rid of the ward. And Freezy assisting with that all over the place. Second Drake over to Null8. As there's a drag in by Goth Daddy. He's got to find himself in a 1v1 against Adrenaline. And no healing. That anti-heal from the Bramble Vest. So strong. Yeah, that's the flash roll. Oh, flash roll by Goth Daddy. I don't think that's exactly what you want, and he's just gonna die. Not particularly much what you want. Is Red Husky's there to pick himself up a Gibbs fanboy that's got a little bit too far for comfort, and Freezy almost gonna die. But he's gonna flash forward, and it's a double kill for the Aphelios, and they're gonna look for a dive for even more as Fan1 dashes forward, but it's not enough. And Kirst is gonna find the kill with the Flay, and Cataclysm, despite the death in the top side, gonna find 3 kills in the bot side.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
Sorry.
back. Didn't even notice you're on mute. But, yeah, Cataclysm, big 3 kills in the bot side, Titus.
Huge. Good. You know, they changed some gameplay, you know. Now they're starting to do something. They're starting to, like, think what they do, you know.
Yeah, and,
Good stuff, you know.
Shadow Green, almost 10 CS a minute.
The CS.
The CS. And also, the fact that he has 1 kill, 3 assists as well is big for his passive. Let's double check his passive. How's he doing? He's got 48 stacks. He's only got 1 upgrade. So, there's the dash forward by Maverick. The flash over the wall by Fan1. And as we were just praising him, he dies. Shadow Green falling there to the gank. There's the pull in by Goth Daddy. Kirst is here. He's got those mobility boots. He's zooming. He's trying his best. There's the slow, but Kirst opts to back out of this one. Goth Daddy, I don't think does enough damage as Swagging. He's just got to
This is really bad.
What is Tom Kench doing? He's got a fall potentially in the bot side. Yes, he is, but Adrenaline's going to pick up L9 Goth Daddy. As Swagging now is also got a fall though as Red Husky
What's
there
happening, guys?
potentially needs to use the smite to pick up this kill because of the exhaust, but is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. The chomp, enough. 2 for 2, well, 2 for 3 for Cataclysm, but I think that this top side is really hurting Cataclysm right now, and honestly, I think here they're just wishing that they picked GovDaddy a bit more of a defensive champion, as there's the ultimate in Shadow Green. Doesn't even have to use the Death Laser. Gonna pick up the kill onto Maverick. Just like that, thanks to Red Husky.
At this moment, I think like
Oh no.
we need more Victor.
And they are roaming up to the top side. Red Husky has that ultimate. It's gonna be a dive for the ages. Is it gonna be enough? Yes, it is. And Red Husky is just gonna walk away. And that was a clean dive. Very, very clean dive. And Cataclysm now. I mean, they're playing the game. They've had enough. They have truly had enough. They're sick of playing around.
You know, they had the speech.
Yeah.
They need to change something. Finally, they do something.
Red Husky. Straight up giving them the speech of a lifetime. It's swagging now. Finds so much damage onto Coop's fanboy. Even though it looks like hardly anything on a Tom Kench, that's quite a decent chunk of damage who's building full tank. But realistically, Swaggy needs to try and get off these guns. White gun and blue gun. Not the best combination of weapons for the Aphelios.
I mean, it's pretty fine, to be honest, I think. Because you can still stack a little bit of shurikens by your Q, you know?
Yeah.
And if you hit a good Q on like 3 or 4 champions. Okay,
Yeah.
really nice.
Oh,
good charge.
big hook by Kirsten. He's going to drag Fan1 straight into the team, but there's a charm by the Ari. And so much damage has been soaked up by the Xin Zhao ultimate, but it's not enough. Flash forward from Red Husky. L9 Goth Daddy's going to find the kill there, and Coop's fanboy is going to fall. Goth fanboy, though, going a little bit too far. Maverick finds the kill under the tower. Maybe he's going to die to the bleed. No, he's not. Shadow Green is going to play... he's going to play for zone. But Red Husky starts up the Drake, does not have much damage, but Shadow Cream, a lot of damage there on a Q auto combination. And no jungler for Null8 means that this is a relatively easy pickup for Cataclysm. Their first Drake, correct me if I'm wrong, other than the Elder, it is their first Drake of the series.
I think so.
Which is a terrifying statistic to think about, as Kirst does get spotted out walking into that bush. There's the hook onto Adrenaline, but he does use the ultimate to find the big engage. It's a double kill for the Ari. Never mind, make that a triple, but Maverick potentially going to fall. No, he's not. The Chaos Storm evaporates just one tick more than they would like. One tick less than they would like, sorry. And Cataclysm, it's happening again. Game number 1, they got an advantage in the early game and then got cocky with it. They need to just chill.
I don't know what was this balance. They wanted to catch, but they just didn't have vision on. They had even vision on like Ari, you know. So it was 3v3, and then Malphite had ult. So like,
probably believed that Malphite had used that ultimate in the last fight, meaning that it was down. But yeah. It's very weird to see the Darius be the counter pick and also then get beaten in top lane by a Malphite, but it's the first time for everything, as they do say. And now this Ari is honestly just being completely brought back into this game. I'm not sure what the Hextech alternator is going to go. Oh, Shadow Flame. I'm not sure why Shadow Flame. Because there's only really 2 champions that build armor or build health on Null8, especially if you look at the Xin Zhao's build.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, but build this, but like, what he's strong, like it's not that bad, as I thought.
Yeah, and Fan1 waiting here.
He's going to back away, obviously thinking that just that control was placed, and then they backed off. But Red Husky is now going to get fouled. The Gale Force in by Swagging. He's not going to find anything. There's a big 3-man route on the W. Probably going to buy just enough time, but the tower is going to fall. The ult's going to miss, but Coop's fanboy is just going to get isolated, and he's going to try and run away from his center to try and save her. But there's the wind become lightning. It's going to miss. There's the glacier, but the flash fall by Fan1. He's going to miss the ultimate, and there Curse is going to use him as a way out. There is a lantern there available for Red Husky if he really wants to take it, and he does while dealing a lot of damage to Fan1. Cataclysm get out clean whilst taking out the Tahm Kench.
Really strange fights to be honest.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, on building Tahm Kench, going ages here, I think there is no need. No need, I would say.
Yeah, and Kirsty's going to look for the hook, but he's not going to find it. Fan1 is here, though. He's going to get stunned up. There is a TP coming in. There's the slow, and the winds become lightning. There's the airborne on the third proc of the Q. Is it going to be enough to wait for Adrenaline to come in? There's the root. Swagging is going to take quite a decent chunk of damage, I should say. As there's the flash. Ultimate is only got to find Red Husky.
No, he killed the minion.
Swagging, yeah, Swagging is caught out there, and there's the TP in a little bit late from Shadow Green. As Adrenaline now is there, but Shadow Green a little bit isolated on the front line. The dash forward from Curse. He's going to miss the hook. Oh, sorry, Fan1 dashing forward, I should say, onto Curse, but Curse going to miss the hug. He's going to fall as well as Shadow Green seemingly just cleaning up, but Freezy is free hitting on the backside. The Tongue Lash is going to miss, but there's the dash in from Maverick, and he's going to charm up the Volley Bear, and that's a big shutdown onto the Ahri. Freezy picks up the kill onto Shadow Green, and Cataclysm were just deciding to yeet their lead into a Cataclysm.
But there was like zero reason to fight, to be honest. Like, Drake isn't spawning at this moment, you know? You have Darius split pushing, you want to just play time, and he has to split push.
Yeah, I mean,
And then we decide to fight 4v5, lose this. Now they lose that lead that they had, you know, huge one. Ahri gets 1 key shot down from Volibear.
yeah, and that brings Ahri right back into the game, matching items with the Victor. Who, by the way, still is doing an incredible job on CSing. 175 in 20 minutes, or 21 minutes. Definitely not a slouch. But both teams now angling up for the Drake. Fan1 has started it up. Red Husky noticing that, and they're just going to go for the engage. There's a big charm, though, as it lands onto Swagging, and that's a big 3-man ultimate from Adrenaline. You know, Kirsty's there on the backside. He's going to go down eventually, slowly but surely, but there's a big ultimate from the Aphelios. Going to deal so much damage as Shadow Green finds the kill onto the Ahri. All of the gold is now gone, and Null8 collapse all around them. Shadow Green is going to pick up the final kill of the team fight. Big ace for Cataclysm as they pick up their second Drake of the game, second Drake of the series, and they turn their attention towards the Baron. Big.
Good stuff, what can I say? Cataclysm finally, you know, looking that they are here to fight, you know. Finally, like, their team fights looks way better, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And it just looks like
I mean,
they're just actually pulling the trigger and going in with each other.
yeah,
I think is the big difference.
it looks like they're more like on the same page, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. They're just the warm-up games.
You know, they gave 2 games, so like they think that it's just 3 games, you know. But now they just come back, you know, and just reverse sweep it.
Yeah, absolutely. And they come back and they
I mean,
win
for
the
me,
series.
is that Tahm Kench should go Frostfire Gauntlet, not Aegis,
Oh yeah,
because-
to help.
because they don't have, like, Cataclysm doesn't have that much tanks, you know. It's only Volibear with Trash, that's it. He needs to slow the carries, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, and he needs to, and you know, finding that tongue lash, or managing to find those abyssal voyages straight onto the back line, and then slowing them down with the Frostfire Gauntlet will really help Ahri with the setup as well for the Everfrost and the Charm. let alone the rest of the team, to hit their abilities. So, but, I mean, realistically, Null8 did get the team fight that they wanted of Dreams. They found Cataclysm in a choke point, and yet still Cataclysm managed to turn it around. I think they're just sort of, right now, there is a case of that what happened last game to Cataclysm are doing to Null8, which is just, we can do this and we can throw our wallet at you. Like, we just have so much more gold than you that we can just do whatever we want and we can throw our wallets at you and there is nothing that you can do.
Yeah. I mean, if the can get a good Malphite ult, I would say, or even get a pick by Ari, you know,
Yeah.
it will like help a lot. I think.
Yeah, and there's the tier 2. I mean, Cataclysm now just playing the map right. They forced 2 members of Null8 to respond, both Ari and Senna, but they need one of them to deal damage. As there's a stun onto Coop's fanboy. He's not going to manage to find his Abyssal Voyage out, and he is going to be forced to flash. And there we go. The tier 2 in the bot side is going to fall. Red Husky's going to look for the engage. He's going to find a stun onto Adrenaline. Adrenaline still has that unstoppable force. There's the hook onto Fan1. He's going to be forced to use that ultimate earlier than he would have wanted. As there is the ultimate. There's the Devourer who's going to force the ultimate to miss. But there's the Cataclysm. There's the Cataclysm. Jungler going in, denying the turret, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna go down, and this is just, I think, a bit too much more than they could chew for Cataclysm, as the charm is gonna land. Shadowgream, though, is gonna pick up the kill. Kirsty's not gonna manage to find the hook, but Shadowgream, the only remaining survivor of Cataclysm, and
you know what, the fight would change if they just took that tower, you know.
yeah,
You just have to take tower. There is no need to flip fights like this, to be honest. They just flip it. Now they don't get that inhib, you know. Null8 get some gold still, you know.
absolutely. And the entire reason that Aphelios died quicker than he should have was that tower. So you're just there.
I mean, they just flipped it, I would say. There is no need.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about the coughing, the constant coughing.
Okay, we're seeing Drake spawning in 45 seconds. And from these positions, I think Null8 are just going to give it and just try to get top mid turret.
Yeah.
Or maybe they want to be like really late on Drake. I'm not sure what they want to do right now.
I am not sure either. I honestly, if I was Null8, I don't know what I'd be doing. Probably just telling him, maybe like,
I mean, in my opinion,
just try and get something on the map. But there, Freezy caught out by Red Husky, and Swagging is gonna find the kill with the Gale Force. And now
now
Null8,
they should just get mid.
Yeah,
Now they should
just get
they
mid.
should just get mid.
but I don't think they are, because
Like, you won't win. You won't win. Just get mid.
the pings are coming down. And there it is. With the last auto attack of the minion,
Yeah,
dash
double.
forward by Fan1. There is the Abyssal Voyage forward by Coop's fanboy. He's going to find the Tongue Lash onto Goth Daddy. Red Husky, meanwhile, takes the
See
Drake
that Victor is bot, to be honest. They can even try to fight this.
Yeah, as Red Husky just decides to go in, Fanman's going to get dragged forward, but Swagging dealing so much damage on the backside. Adrenaline's not going to get the perfect ultimate, but there's the Winscombe landing onto Swagging. He's going to be slowed up, but Red Husky just so tanky, so much health regeneration. L9 Goth Daddy going to find the kill. The Shadow Green is coming through on the backside on the flank, and he's going to pick himself up a kill as Swagging picks up Adrenaline. Coop's fanboy is just on the run with the thick skin, but the thick skin's not going to be enough. Freezy is the only one remaining. The pings are coming down on the mid lane. Cataclysm looking to run it down mid and end this game. Only Freezy stands in their way, but I don't think Freezy can do much about this 10-3-10 victor. And what a turnaround from Cataclysm. They've just been...
Yeah, I mean, now look, they don't have the
Yeah, there we go.
Cho'Gath, you know?
Yeah.
So now he can do something, you know? So
Absolutely.
the problem was Cho'Gath.
I think the problem as well also was the Jarvan. I mean, Fan1 was nowhere near as proactive as he was in the first two games. But Null8 collapsing in game number 3 as Cataclysm pick up that game. And it's leading to an interesting series. It's leading to a very interesting one. 2-1 to Null8. And it's I'm gonna sleep tonight if this goes to game number 5. I feel this is gonna be a good one.
We have to play it again for Cataclysms like 1 minute, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, and just hope that this
It
time.
worked. The praying worked.
Yeah, it did the 1 minute praying.
Yeah, as Lisk does say in the chat, we have got a series on our hands now, finally.
I mean, Red Husky promised, you know, like he said that I'm here just to scout him for finals, you know. He said he is going to finals, you know.
Yeah, he needs
So
to
just
fulfill the
2
promise.
wins.
But Null8, they still are only just 1 win away. We have to remember that, Null8, and have been playing well. I mean, not like they played bad that game. I mean, they certainly didn't. They just didn't play as well as they did in game number 1 and game number 2. Maybe that 2-0 cushion, the 2-0 comfort zone coming out for Team Cataclysm, but also the 2-0... Also the 2-0 sort of lapse in concentration for Null8, but maybe that little bit of a more controlling game from Cataclysm will give Null8 the sort of mental strength that they need now to get back on track with this series, and look to close it out for themselves. But we will only find out with game number 4 of the series, which that is really weird to say. Because every single time I think I've done a best of 5, it did go to... it only went to like 3 or 4 games. It only went to 3 games every time I've done a best of 5. It's always been a 3-0.
Did you cast last season finals?
I did not know. That's
Sad,
why.
because
It was game
like-
5.
It was 5 games, you know.
Banger series from what I have heard.
And then it was on Thursday, you know, and then on Friday I had school, so I only slept like 4 hours, you know.
Nice.
You know, good life. League makes pain go away.
True. It does. It really does.
You know, you can even hear like that it was super late from the video, you know, that they edited. That I was just like screaming, you know, yes, yes, let's go, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Yeah, and we're seeing finally the bands like holy shit. This is what we hear.
This is what we're here for.
Good
Cataclysm
draft again.
instantly banning the Cho'Gath. Recognise it. I think that was the big problem. Just Maverick picking this really weird mid laner that's really hard to play around. And I'm going to assume that Jarvan is going to be the last ban for Cataclysm because I cannot see any other reason to ban it.
Now they ban Volibear, you know, they
Yeah.
don't like Retaski's Volibear.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, he got fed in early game, so hard to be honest.
He got fed so hard in the early game, and then
But then Shadow Grim did a good job too, to be honest. I think he scaled really well. He
Yeah.
farmed, you know,
absolutely.
and then he dealt damage.
Is it going to be the Tonk Ench ban instead of the Char? Oh, they banned the Karma instead. So I think Goth Daddy
Big
decided
John.
not to pick. Decided not to. Didn't want to play against Karma, sorry. And as you said, pick the Jarvan as they did. Banning 3 junglers now at Null8. Just permanently focusing Red Husky. Obviously, they have identified him as their carry player, but he gets his hand on the Jarvan. So we'll see what he can do, and we'll see what Fan 1 decides to pick into the Jarvan. Looking like it's going to be the Zac pick. Maybe. And it is locked in. Jarvan versus Zac jungle. Not a particularly normal matchup that you see.
Yeah, but now if Shadow Green wants victory, it's kind of like really hard to burn it because it's like in the early game he will just jump and he doesn't have that like escape, you know.
Yeah. And the
So
top.
he has to think what he wants, like to get anything else.
Zac ult does not bounce over Jarvan wall. Zac, however, though, can slingshot out of it, can't he? So, very stupid. But the Zac Tom Kench locked in for Null8. Maybe that this could be a Tom Kench
Yeah,
100%
and now
presence.
this game I want to see Tam Kench going Frostfire, but not
Oh.
ages. I think he didn't even like proc it. Okay, so now they give it
Ooh.
out that Tam Kench is top.
Yeah, and Renata Glask, the support. And Trundle banned by Null8. Wanting to get rid of that Trundle top lane. As it looks like Xayah is going to be banned away as well. Trying to ban away all of those, I think, AD carries with self-peel tools. Xayah, maybe Kaiser is going to be a good one to ban away. Or, I know, they're looking more at the Vayne after Freezy's actual... I would go as far as to say his dominant display on that Vayne in game number 2. Very, very strong showing by him. But it looks like it's going to be Renata Glask and Misfortune. League of Surnames. No, it's not. Oh, it's going to be Caitlyn. It is locked in to be Caitlyn. So, I think relying on that 50 caliber net mobility to help herself out. We'll see what Cataclysm opts to pick into that. Obviously, we see Ophelio's fresh, but you know what I mean. And also got Tom Kench. So,
I mean, they can even pick Malphite, I think, if they want, because I think it's like pretty decent top matchup.
yeah. Oh, and Silas. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I know that you can't play it, but just pick something like Ornn or Sion or something. Just imagine.
I don't think that Silas is good here, to be honest. You don't know their mid laner, you know? And it's like, they don't really have ults, what, you know? Like,
I think-
Silas is super situational.
I think they're more looking at the Renata Glask ultimate. With that Silas.
Yeah, but it's still, like, I think it's not worth, super not worth.
I think it was definitely better with like a Victor. Here.
I would say,
Or Vex. Like, even Vex, because like you got Jarvan. I think actually Vex. Jarvan ult, and then you got Vex ult, which will be pretty much impossible to miss with the Jarvan ult. And Null8 have absolutely zero way to break the wall. Like, they can't use like an Ornn E to cheese the Jarvan off. As Aurelia is locked in to be the mid laner, so very heavy AD focus coming out from Null8 from their carry positions.
I mean, Aurelia wins against Silas mid, so I don't really think that Silas can do anything in this game. Then for Camille, she won't do anything until she gets that Divine Sunder.
Yeah.
And in bot, I think Aphelios Stress should win. And in jungle is like 50-50, no? Which jungler will gank more and it will be like more successful.
Yeah, because they're both hyper ganking junglers, aren't they? You know, Zac, I don't think I've ever been in a game where Zac hasn't ganked at least 3 or 4 times during the laning phase. And Jarvan as well, just a well-known hyper ganker. Just not really caring about his own farm, just caring about trying to get his laners ahead to facilitate himself. So that when he goes in, it's not like a big issue. Is it still double? Hey, no, it's not. Let's go. I can actually have League of Legends client sounds. Woo!
Wow.
I know. But give me one moment. I am back. Sorry about that.
We're just getting that silence, you know, for
Yeah,
Cataclysm.
good. They're praying for
Yeah, praying
praying for Silas that he doesn't go 0-10 and he goes 0-9.
that he does something, you know.
Yeah.
And hmm, yeah, I want to see what Goff will like go, you know, or TP Flash or TP Ignite. Because in my opinion, TP Ignite is so good against their team.
The ignite for the lane pressure and the TP for the game pressure,
Yeah,
really.
yeah. I mean, like, and then they have Irelia, Zac, and Tamkench who has like healing, you know. So Ignite just helps you to kill them.
Impure fools.
Yeah, absolutely, and just the anti-heal, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Just so much worth. But we just wait to go into game now because I honestly think all of these lanes are coin flip. I think it's impossible to sort of be like, oh yeah. I mean, Aurelia beat Silas. That's obvious because it was a counter pick lane. But like, you know, Camille and Tom Kench. I mean, it's I think completely skill based. Personally,
It's just that it mainly it's like how Tamkench can snowball the early game, and if he can do it like really well, so Camille like will get her first item really late, so
yeah,
Tamkench can still win even though she gets one item. But if it's like going pretty fine, you know, like even Camille when just she just gets one item, she just deals way more damage than Tamkench and just out heals him.
yeah, absolutely, and it's completely, you know, well, based on skill, based on how they play the top lane, really, on who can control that wave a lot better, as you said. So
You know, but we believe, we believe.
we believe. I think
I
it's
mean,
oh god,
I think Cataclysm like draft looks way more like easier to play maybe, but like the Silas pick was so weird, you know?
yeah,
Like out of context, like for nothing to be honest.
yeah. To be honest, I think honestly, if they just went with like a Victor or Oriana, even maybe if they were looking at the Camille top, like Oriana isn't a bad pick at all, but obviously it has to be within Shadowgrim's wheelhouse. So if he's more comfortable on the Silas, even though it is a bit of a questionable pick, and we think it's a questionable pick. Yeah. If Shadowgrim is more confident on it than something that would have made a little bit more sense in terms of drafting, then it would be then it's better.
Maybe he can prove us wrong, you know?
Yeah, maybe. But now we go for the minute praying. Never mind. Yes, they are. They are an endurance test for everyone. We thought it's mental just for the players, but game 1 was coin flip back and forth. Game number 2 was, an Astro Giga Stomp by Null8. Let's not beat around the bush. Cataclysm tried something new, got absolutely turbo stomped, and then came back in game number 3. And I wouldn't say demolished, but they definitely controlled the game from an early outset. And there really was no way back in for Null8. And now it's game number 4. You can see the draft on the screen.
And now we're hopping into the loading screen.
Yeah, loading screen, and we will see the rune pages.
Okay, so Camille did try, I think she went Ignite. Silas at Ignite too. We see that
Yes, I do.
Caitlyn chose to go cleanse. Quite interesting.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's there you go. And now
Okay, the rules.
runes. I don't think there's anything really special going on here.
Not really, I would say.
I think maybe the Conqueror for Silas is a little bit interesting, but I can definitely see why he's taking it.
Yeah, but yeah, I think like in lane at least he won't proc it a long time, you know.
Exactly. That's why I was thinking more
And we're
maybe.
seeing a lot of Mastermind again.
Oh my lord, they've just walked past each other again. Oh, never mind. Is that going to be a pause? No, it's not.
You just fake.
Fake disconnect.
He's just trolling us.
Can, like, for one game, they just, like, walk into each other as they try and invade?
They can't, I think.
Oh. Let's see what Aurelia does. Hang on, I'm going to... Wait. Oh, no, they've been spotted. But, big from all the Cataclysm to auto-attack that. That means that the Aphelios actually is going to get the XP. So, that him and Cursed will get level 2 earlier than expected, compared to their bot lane counterparts, as Aurelia already has got the first 3 minions and the first tongue lash of the lane connects. But Renata and Caitlyn are going to zone them off the wave, try and deny them some minions. As Coop's fanboy is just getting auto-attacked down by this. Oh, and that's not good for Coop's fanboy. He's going to get ignited. There's the flash. He's forced to flash. As Swagging going to use the red gun to try and find himself some healing up in the lane. Fanwan tried to find a gank in the mid lane, while Red Husky did look towards the bot side. And overall, a pretty eventful start to the bot lane.
Yeah. And we see that Zack even tried to gank mid, but he really just pushed and it didn't like really matter.
Yeah, we see the level 2 now, because Cooper's fanboy, sorry, could not walk up to the lane. So Freezy forced to play a little bit from behind in this bot side as the Renata Glask is being poked out quite heavily. And there's a big trade actually from Shadowgrim. Finding a decent chunk of damage onto Maverick. As Freezy walks up, does not get hit by the Calibrum Q. Scoff Daddy does not manage to hit the healing part of his W, as Red Husky now potentially caught out as Maverick is there. And Shadowgrim has got to go onto the Zac, and that's a big pick as he's got to find himself the passive.
Really nice.
As Adrenaline's also potentially got a fall in his top side. He is, thanks to the Ignite. Fanboy's going to pick up the kill onto Red Husky, though. But it doesn't matter because Shadowgrim manages to find the trade-off kill. And big play by Cataclysm on the map. 3 kills for 1.
Yeah. Like, and quite interesting, like, to see what Shadow Gleam like wants to max, or Q or W,
Should we find out?
because I think
W.
like Q is better for like poking,
Yeah.
but he chose to max W,
Yeah, he did
I
choose
mean, for
W. Which is fair enough. Yeah, I forgot to do a poll for game 4. You know what? Ignore the start that you've just seen. Who wins game 4?
imagine nothing happened.
Yeah, imagine nothing happened and you're basing it purely off the team compositions. But still. Oh, sugar. Whoops, sorry. Does appear that Red Husky is going to look for a gank, as there is the flash forward by Curse, but he's going to miss the flame, but the EQ is going to be more than enough. Coops fanboy. No flash in sight. There's the root, but Swagging is going to manage to flash out of Fan 1's Elastic Slingshot. Freezy now has just got a big boy Jarvan on his case as Fan 1 falls. Swagging, oh, Maverick is going to miss everyone with that stun. He's going to use the W to tank up a lot of the damage, but the pressing attack is coming in. Red Husky's going to fall, but Swagging is going to pick up the kill thanks to the red gun. Oh, no, the red gun, sorry, the white gun. And there we go. There's the not the Calibrum, the Infernum. I'm getting my guns all mixed up, but it's a double kill for Swagging as he picks up Freezy. Freezy with the trade thanks to the fucking Piltover Peacemaker.
And really good stuff from Cataclysm. They're, winning early game hard.
Yeah, and this Jarvan all over the map. Fan 1 still, though, as I said, on these sort of early game gankers, does have a good read of Red Husky and his pathing, so is responding well to Red Husky and his ganks, but it's just not well enough. Still managing to pick up some of these kills. As Adrenaline reaches level 6, the stun is going to miss onto Shadow Green, but Fan 1 here in the mid lane, ganking Maverick. Jesus, I'm messing up. It's game number 4 already, and I'm messing up more. More and more, the tiredness is setting in.
Okay, we're seeing that they want both teams want to fight for Drake.
Yeah, no, the slow push in the bot lane. Maverick is here in the bot side. Curse doesn't know that Maverick is behind him, as there's the EQ forward by Red Husky. There's the flag grab, but never mind, it's the flash ultimate. It's going to land onto 2. There's the stun, and Cataclysm are just going to fall like that. And Swagging is only level 4. No flash, no nothing. As Null8 managed to find a big proactive play on the map.
Really good engage by Maverick, to be honest, I think. 2-man ult.
Yeah, absolutely in there. No contest from Cataclysm. On this Drake, there's L9 Goth Daddy. He's going to get hit by the Tongue Lash. Going to manage to hit the tactical sweep. And he's going to go in.
I think Adrenaline maybe wins this. Yeah, he wins this.
There's the flash forward. There's the Devour. And there's the spit out to Tongue Lash. Basic Tarm Kench mechanics. Managing to work Adrenaline wonders as he picks up the kill. And Cataclysm, after such a promising start, again collapsing a little bit around the map. Just even though they were ahead, Shadow Green being outroamed by Maverick to this bot side of the map. And really it is causing a bigger influence than what Cataclysm may potentially have wanted. As there's the Flag and Dragon, and it's actually going to cancel out the Airborne, as there is the hookshot coming in for Goth Daddy, and he's going to pick up the kill onto Adrenaline. Good job by Red Husky to cancel that Abyssal Voyage. The Swagging and Cursed see Fan 1 on wards. Not going to allow him a free gank into the bot side, however it is level 6 for Freezy, level 6 for Fan 1. They could potentially look for something. But they're not going to. The Shadow Green and Red Husky play the map right. And they pick themselves up a Rift Herald for their troubles.
Yeah, and maybe
That's enough.
Adrenaline will show the better build for time Kench. This time.
Yeah,
I
Absolutely.
think it's pretty easable dive in bot.
Yeah, there's the Berserk. As it's going to connect onto 2 as Cursed is forced away as... yeah, there's the ultimate from Freezy. Just a nice, easy, clean dive from Null8, as you said. There's Goth Daddy going in. He's going to dodge the Tongue Lash this time, so he's going to win out on that trade. That's a weird interaction with the hook shot. Goth Daddy potentially could...
I think he didn't want to, but...
Yeah, oh, big flag and drag. And there is the Cataclysm from Red Husky. There's the Devour underneath. The Hextech Ultimatum is going to come out. But is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. And Goth Daddy, he is going to manage to hook shot out. Pretty clean from Cataclysm. A little bit scuffed. Both going down. Super
they
duper
get
low.
no top turret, I think.
But yeah, and Red Husky can drop the Rift Herald. They do. They do indeed get top turret. Just need to hit it a little bit more. But Renata Glask is here. They are scared of the Renata Glask. As the Rift Herald
Now I
falls.
think Camille can buy the Divine Sender. So she can win on her own against Hopkins, I think.
There you go. Yeah, she can, I think. She can. But will she get the recall off? Yes or no? Why is it on manual camera? Not on the dive that's happening in the top side as we just catch the end of that. As Maverick does not drop the turret aggro, but he does manage to get the W from the Renata Glask. But it's a big double kill for Cataclysm, I should say. As Goth Daddy managed to pick that up, but Fan1's going to pick himself up a double kill as well. Going to potentially look for a triple kill. And
I don't know what it
I
is.
don't know
This
what
is
that
like
was.
first game fiesta.
yeah, we're back again. First game Fiesta.
Everyone fighting, everywhere. Diving. Under turrets, dying. Getting kills.
Yeah, and everyone's just playing sort of I think they're trying to overcompensate. Like, they're trying to play more aggressive to try and overcompensate for the mistakes of their teammates, whereas they don't really need to. They can just play a sort of regular game of League of Legends, as Fan1 now is going to look for swagging, but he's going to miss the initial Q. He's going to use that Severum Q to help himself get out with the extra move speed. As there's the Caitlyn ace in the hole onto Maverick, and it's just not going to deal any damage, is it? Because Maverick can heal right back up.
Now I would like to see the top lane, how it's going 1v1. Because Camille has item, and they should win.
Yeah, oh, and that's a big flay from Cursed. It will deny the Elastic Slingshot. As there's the Berserker, only lands onto one, it only lands onto Cursed. As the passive has now caught for Zac. And this could potentially be a kill for Shadow Green. No, it's not. It's given over to Swagging, as there's a fantastic Lantern to get Red Husky out of trouble. Ace in the hole, but it's not enough. Swagging picks himself up a triple kill. Potentially a quadra kill as he flashes forward. The E gone down, and Swagging has the gun, and Cursed takes the kill. Why did he take the kill? Oh lord, it's a troll game from Cursed. But still, Swagging is just...
Yeah, and now Null8 is not on the same page, because like Fan1 wanted to engage and the other team was like sitting in pit, just like, okay, you jumped in, now what?
Yeah, Fan1 just a little bit too far ahead of his teammates. Not in the position where his teammates could assist in that engage. And that was a really good flay from Cursed. Did deny the engagers. There's a Lantern as well, and Cursed on this Thresh has just been, well, cursing Null8. There's the Ignite, and I think, wow, just the amount of damage that Divine Sunder does with the Camille True damage. It's just, wow. I mean, what can you do to
This is
that?
Camille,
Yeah. Just so much damage.
There is nothing going on to balance at this moment, you just clear waves at this stage of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the amount of help that Goth Daddy has
Now I
received.
think
recently.
of that can even try to take this turret.
Yeah, I think he just needs
Yeah,
to
he
walk up
can.
and auto it. And then just can...
But
I think
what?
he could kill Adrenaline there. I'm not sure why he's
Yeah.
running. As the flag and drag comes in from Red Husky, the Q from Coop's fanboy, that's the flash, and it's the Cataclysm, and he's going to land onto two, but Shadow Green does not manage to hit the Berserk, but he does manage to hit it onto one, actually. As I say that, Freezy's going to fall. He's not going to deal enough damage, even through the exhaust, and it's a double kill for Shadow Green, and 4-1-4 on this Silas. After we said it would probably go 0-10, and but overall,
I mean, he's changing the game, how it's played, you know.
yeah. But I think it's more as well the fact that this game is such a fiesta. Like I think if this was just like a regular game of League of Legends that it was played normally and not 20 different fights on the bot side of the map, then this Silas would not be as successful as a pick as it is currently proving to be.
Yeah, it's like now it's like 2 kills every minute, you know.
Yeah, again, following the statistics from last game, is potentially Fan One's going to look for a gank towards the top side.
And we're seeing.
Oh, it's
Okay.
Goth Daddy does get picked up there. A good use of the Hextech Ultimatum to cancel, which allows Shadow Green time to come in, but he's going to focus Fan One, but Fan One's going to use the ultimate, make Shadow Green go away, as Shadow Green now is going to find the 3
They have
stacks,
to
but
engage
Adrenaline...
now because
Oh my lord, it's just all going
What?
over. There's the EQ
Oh!
forward from Red Husky, but it's not going to
Yeah.
be followed up at all as Fan One picks
Like-
up that kill.
you know, like every fight is like it seems that teams are not like on the same page, and like they don't know what to do, you know. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why Red Husky went there, you know, and the Shadow Green with Curse was like, bro, you engage on this, you know.
They were hesitant, yeah.
Yeah, like they have to like speak more, I would say, and because of that, Tirelli gets tier 2, I think, and now she has
No, well, they get tier 2.
more
Null8
gold, you know.
Null8
She
now,
has
yeah.
the
Yeah, go on.
she almost has the she has second in the gold count. First is Aphelios, you know.
Yeah. And only 100 gold behind the Aphelios as well.
Yeah, and look now, Timekench has good build.
Yeah.
Not that Sunfire Ages against not tanks. I think Shadow Green maybe wins this, but I'm not sure.
I don't think he does, as Curse is going to cancel the recall of Coop's fanboy. Just trying to kind of change the tempo of the game a bit, as
Ooh.
Freezy potentially finding the kill there with the Gale Force. Can't find it. But,
Pretty close.
yeah, and Des the Fang asked the question, not sure why Null8 picked Caitlyn with Renata. How can she pop off with the bailout unlike other ADCs such as Jinx? The answer to that is she can't, unless Freezy chose the lethal tempo runes, but he didn't. He chose fleet footwork for lane. So I think that Caitlyn, they're more picking that for the ace in the hole, because I think Caitlyn can get the ace in the hole off just before she dies thanks to the bailout health reduction. So
And I think about this
Reset.
breakage is that maybe Null8 just give this, or maybe they want to fight because they saw that Silas was top.
they're looking
And
like
they
they want to
TP,
fight.
and
That's
really
a
good
big
engage.
double stun onto 2, and the Berserk is going to hit them all as Goth Daddy comes in, but that's the kill onto the Aurelia, but it doesn't matter anyway. Zack is going to find himself a triple kill, potentially even a quadra kill here. Note the tongue lash from Adrenaline is going to be the end of Red Husky and Cataclysm 4v5. Just not respecting the fact that timers
Back
do
and
exist.
forth. Like first game, back and forth.
Yeah.
One team hits, then is the other one. Which is that.
It's 38 kills
I
at
think
18 minutes.
about Shadow Green, he should have backed way earlier, so he would be in the Drake.
Or he just commits to the top side push and takes the
Yeah.
tier 2. You've either got to recognise that you're late and that you can't really get there in time.
And he didn't get nothing from this.
Yeah, and Shadow Green now is just going to try and find something, I think, a little bit sort of, you know...
Oh, really good cleanse.
That was a very smart cleanse indeed, as a swagging... It still manages to hit! How did that hit?
I don't know.
But never mind, Goth Daddy's got a hook shot over the wall, he's got to find a slow with the tactical sweep, and Freezy, I was about to say Frenzy, but Freezy falls as well, and both of the bot lane, well, both bot lane
But they
members have come
committed so much for these 2 kills, to be honest. They used TP, they used Flash.
But they do, I think they do get tier 2 bot side, because of the wave.
Maybe. I think they can get it.
Yeah, I think they get it.
Or maybe they now engage, you know?
Yeah, Red Husky, yeah.
I think Red Husky is dead. Or maybe...
Nope.
Or maybe
He's
yes.
Maybe not. No, he's going to
Okay,
EQ out, but there's a
Stagging is dead.
flash. Is he? Yeah, he is. He's dead thanks to the Zac. I'm not sure how the Zac killed him. Maybe a smite or something. As Kirsty's going to use Fan 1 as an avenue out. No, he's not. He's going to get queued and killed.
And this is another game where just like back and forth, back and forth. One
Yeah.
team wins, then the next team wins. And now they should just get Baron for free, I think, because top and jungle just backing. And now it's just only Shadow Green against 5.
The entire team in Null8, and as you said, Silas, not particularly the best, but does have quite a few stalling tools, does have that Everfrost, does have that Zhonya's, but if these Zhonya's, they can just turn onto the Baron. It's been given over. Shadow Green just needs to get out. Really, there's the flash
Okay.
Q from Coops, and I think you'll take that if you're Null8. Support flash from mid laner flash. As L9 Goth Daddy is going to look to try and stop Adrenaline's recall. There's the EQ forward from Red Husky, and he's going to find both Freezy and Coops Fanboy again on this
If
Jarvan.
they play much time, Zac is here.
Yeah, Zac is going to be hitting as a Devour as the Hextech meant to came in, and it does send it onto cooldown as Aurelia is now here as well. All the entirety of Null8 is here, and now all the entirety of Cataclysm is here as Maverick picks up Red Husky. Shadow Green is on the front line, but he's not going to last very long. Zac goes into passive form. Swagging now just has so many chakrams. There's nothing that Null8 can do. It's a triple kill for the Aphelios. Can it be a quadra kill? No, it won't. As Null8 will come
She's
back
dead.
out. And Camille
What is this
dead,
fight?
and that is bruh. This is just incredible. As Caitlyn manages to pick up that kill, Swagging now is going to be left potentially in a 1v1 against Adrenaline. We'll see who wins, AD Carry or Town Kench. Never mind, Town Kench wants the tongue laugh.
50 kills in 22 minutes.
This is just incredible. I mean, how
They just giving
banger
the
series.
best, you know.
And Null8 as well, still winning in the gold department. You know, Cataclysm really need to try and fight around this
I
Aphelios.
think like for right now the goal situation is that Cataclysm has to play around Aphelios,
Yeah.
but Null8 has to play around now. Just typical good team fight, you know, because they did. I think like almost everyone has like decent gold, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
that
As we check the gold,
Tam
everyone-
can has to save ult for Caitlyn, I think, and that's
I
it,
did-
to be honest.
I did not know that interaction happened where if you see Camille start the Hextech Ultimatum and you devour, it sets it onto full cooldown. Like, it's not like Caitlyn, you know, where if the target dies as you're channeling, you get like 10-second cooldown and that's it, and you can ult again. Just sends
Oh,
Camille
no.
onto full cooldown. But
With Camille is every time it goes to full cooldown.
wow. It's Cataclysm. Give up the Drake. That's the Drake over to Null8. Zac is slingshotting himself straight into the fog of war. Not really caring about his health as
I mean,
Null8
they
just
see that
pushing down
Camille
mid.
is topside.
Yeah, as the Fan1 slingshot under tower. That's pretty interesting, must admit. But everything misses from Team Cataclysm as Goth Daddy carrying on pushing this top side, forcing a response out of Null8. They are backing off. And Goth Daddy, should we see how close the tower is? Oh no, the director camera's got to do it for us. Goth Daddy's now tanking up the tower. He's gonna have to run.
There's nowhere for him to go. He needs to back off. Oh god, Null8 are just coming over. But never mind, actually, it's just the 1v1 against the Caitlyn right now. You just see it all happening on the mini-map. As Maverick is there now, but misses the stun. Big cleanse, but it's not going to be enough as Goth Daddy manages to pick up the shutdown onto the Caitlyn. It's a 1-for-1, and that's an AD carry for the top laner. That's actually really big for Cataclysm, as Renata actually is behind them all, but the Berserk is going to only hit one. It's only going to hit the Fresh. The Airborne's going to land, and there's the Berserk, the counter Berserk, I should say, as Curse going to manage to land a hook onto Maverick, but it's not going to be enough. Adrenaline's going to fall even through the W. Swagging is just Airborne and constantly hit, but there's the exhaust going down, and no matter what, Cataclysm lose the fight somehow, even though Null8 didn't have
how they
their
was
AD
this?
carry. I do not know. I think the exhaust onto Swagging just meant that he couldn't move, couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And no flash with Cursed on the front line meant there was no repositioning tools.
Because Swaggin had so many shurikens, to be honest, I think that fight.
I thought that that fight was instantly lost for Null8 when they tried to go for that flank engage play. Because, well, they just didn't have an AD carry, but never mind, Aurelia
guess.
healing. With very little to no anti-heal on the side of Cataclysm. Is the way to go.
And the Sackles was just unkillable, probably.
Yeah. Even through Lord Dominic's regards. I mean, no Shadow Flame yet on their Shadow Green as well. Probably doesn't help.
Yeah, he's building right now, I think. Because even for that one component.
Yeah, which is big.
Yeah, they're trying to collapse on top.
Yeah, no,
I mean, there is a lot of like fights who doesn't need to happen, I think, at this game. Because they're just fighting, you know, just to fight.
yeah.
It's like not fighting for objectives, just fighting.
For fighting.
Just fight.
Yeah, Maverick is here. As Cataclysm do... Well, Goth Daddy does manage to find a way out with that hook shot. The Adrenaline's just been pushing in this bot side silently. I have not even... Well, I did not recognise that you've been doing that. To be honest. But incoming from Zach as he goes into the mid lane.
And for me, I think going third item on Camille, Hempunk Chainsword is quite interesting, to be honest, because I think Dev Dance third item is so strong. But I guess they have a lot of healing, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, no.
And look, they were fighting all the times, and the farm, you know, isn't that high, to be honest, in this game as it was last game.
Yeah, it was. It's not been a game for farming, so if you are one of those that really enjoys watching people farm, please look away now. But
This is not the game.
yeah, this is definitely not the game to watch. But yeah, I've just had a ping through that so basically, if Cataclysm win this game, then for Game 5, because of Fan 1 being a Master Tier player, we can allow Team Cataclysm to remove the restrictions on Red Husky that we put in place during the season. But never mind, as I say that, Maverick does find an engage onto the backline, but it's not going to be enough. He's just stunned up and he's killed. It's a big shutdown for the Aphelios, but it doesn't matter because Shadow Green kills the Aphelios through the Berserk as Red Husky manages to find a kill onto the backside. But L9, Goth Daddy does fall. He fell to the mommy as Cursed is now going to try and find himself a way out. As Tom Kent is just going to walk as the Berserk is going to land onto the Tomken, so potentially going to give Shadow Cream a way out, but no, he's not. He's going to get slowed, but that's a big flash. Potentially going to find himself a way out as he's going to E away, and he is going to use the W. There's the slingshot and the smite by. The smite drive by is going to be enough in Cataclysm, though. I don't think it's going to be enough for them to lose the game.
That was by Null8 that Renato ult was really good because Aphelios just got killed by his own Camille, I think.
I think it was Camille.
But that Renato ult killed Aphelios. So they didn't really have to like reach backline. It just automatically Aphelios died and then it was just tanks dealing damage.
Yeah, just League of Tanks, I think, is the name of the game right now. Even through LDR and everything. As I did not know you can TP to Aphelios Q. As he's oh god, that he's instantly rooted up. As I believe it was Null8 that pick up the Baron. They do, and they just back away.
It was waste of TP, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm gonna throw out, you know, that you know, it's that even despite the gold, despite the kills, definitely not out of Cataclysm's reach. They are just one good fight away. But so are Null8. So this game is really hanging on a team fight.
Yeah, but Null8 isn't a favorite, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how this tier 1 top tower isn't down, to be honest, in this game still.
I think, you know, despite the fact that Curse decided to turn up, I think the Swagging could have turned that up and just lifestealed off the wave.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why Curse is taking some unnecessary damage, but I won't question it. Oh god, Daddy actually managed to pick up a big tactical sweep as Maverick is going to go very low, and there's the Devour to give Maverick a big shield, and he's going to find himself onto the backline, even with the Gale Force, but it's not going to be enough as Adrenaline potentially cut himself out, but Fanwan coming in with the Elastic Slingshot and swagging is not going to find himself any kills, but Shadowgream going to win the 1v1, and Swagging flashing straight into the Elastic Slingshot, as there's the hook. Shadowgream is probably the only one left that can look to do something. Shadowgream, though, gonna land onto Fan1, but it's not gonna be enough. So much damage, and waves are in Null8's favor. They do have the Baron, and that could be the end.
Yeah, I think they can end this.
I think that's it. They can end.
I mean, Zac is too broken, I guess, and time catch.
Just League of Tanks, and they pick Silas mid instead of something that can really assist the the Aphelios in shredding, like Victor, or you know what, as silly as it is to say, even something like Azir.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's not the end of the game. Red Husky's here. He is going to find himself a nice little EQ onto Adrenaline to close the gap, but there's the Q away. And it's not the end of the game as there. Oh, maybe. Oh, never mind. Adrenaline caught out by the Cataclysm. But so much damage and healing coming out from Adrenaline. But he manages. He falls 55 seconds on that death timer.
He will not be in the Drake, you know. They have to stall time right now.
He has TP as well, though. So potentially he won't be there in time, but he can definitely TP in. If Null8 can stall for 10 seconds. But I don't think they can. Null8 are there first, though. They are setting up a strong defensive position.
Really strong traps, I would say.
Yeah, very strong trap placement. Reminded me of Unforgiven back when he played on, was it Giants? Or was it H2K? As Cursed, Hex flashes forward, does not manage to find anyone. But Cataclysm just literally walk at N8.
They just want to start Drake.
Yeah, there we go. And Fanwan's got to try and find the engage onto Shadowgream. But there is a bit of a split focus from Swagging's
really
Q. Oh, but that's big. Renato finds Goth Daddy. But never mind, Shadowgream is going to fall as there's another big Renato ultimate. Maverick is going to find the reset, though, as Swagging is going to go very low. It's a double kill for the Aurelia, and Null8's team fight just wins them the series. They're not going to go for the Drake. They're just going to go for the end. And
Yeah, and then Null8 just
Out healed.
winning the series, I think.
Yeah, and G, well played. And I probably should have not been retarded and told Cataclysm to keep the restrictions on Red Husky when they had a Master Tier sub, but it's okay. Null8 progressed through 3-1. Oh, not 23-1, it was 3-1. And but you know what? Commiserations to Cataclysm. They were awesome this series. I must admit, they were absolutely amazing to watch.
Yeah.
And
At
it
least
was a
it
great
wasn't a like stomp.
series. Yeah.
They had one game, you know?
No, they had one game. They had 2 games. Well, 3 games technically. This game was always on a knife edge. So was game number 1.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a well fought tie, an even tie. So, but yeah, commiserations to Cataclysm. Knocked out with a 3-1.
And congrats on
But
Null8
yeah,
going to finals, bro.
congratulations to Null8 on making finals. When is AMX versus Solari? Is it Sunday?
Sandy.
This Sunday, we will have Crescent Solari versus AMX, the second series in the Ocean playoffs, and then that will find out who faces Null8, who are looking quite strong in the finals, and yeah, it will be interesting to see who comes out on top there.
We will see. So do we have anything?
Yeah, no, nothing else really. Yeah, that is really it for the stream. We came, we streamed, we casted. There you go. Big congratulations to Null8. Commiserations to Team Cataclysm. However, they did put up a very strong fight, showing why they deserve to be in playoffs, I think, really. It was a good, strong showing. But yeah, we will be back definitely on Sunday, because there is a series between AMX and Solari. So, yeah, we will see you on Sunday.
Yeah.